Welcome to New York Got Game.
What's good, everybody? Your boy Dexter Henry here for another New York Got Game live Knicks Watch Party. As always, joined by my guy, Bryan Fonseca.
Yes, sir.
And you know how we do, because this is a big game. So we had to bring a big guest. We had to bring a very, I would say, one of the most passionate Knicks fans I know. He is blue and orange everything, as my guy Sky Zoo would say. My guy, Anthony Donahue, a.k.a. Anthony Evans.
What's up? Thank you so much for having me.
What's up, my guy?
Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yo, man, guys, I felt it was good for you. This is a game for the Knicks to get to the NBA Cup Finals. And we're going to talk about Nas.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there's Nas right there.
We got lots I knew Nas was going to be at the game because my man Michael Grady works for Amazon.
So that's why they played Made You Look.
Yeah, I saw Amazon posted him.
And they were supposed to do an interview with him and all this stuff. So he had told me about that yesterday. So Nas is at the game.
Is he doing the intros?
In the building. He is for New York.
That's interesting.
Dope. That's actually kind of
Do they have
okay?
Do they have an Orlando rapper doing the Orlando intros?
Who would the Orlando?
Yeah, I was going to ask who would that be.
I don't know. I don't know of an Orlando rapper.
So all the rappers from Florida I'm thinking of are from Miami.
I would think so. Yeah.
So like I don't think you can't do Rick Ross.
And he's a Heat fan, I believe.
Right. That's why you can't do Trick Daddy. You can't do Denzel Curry.
I
don't think you could do Trina either.
No. You have to get I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe Nas does them both.
Rappers from
now
Orlando.
Oh man, but hey man, let me ask you this.
Yeah. Do you know who
any of these people? Everybody.
Doja Cat's from Orlando?
I didn't know that.
I've heard of Doja Cat. I don't know any of her songs.
I don't know if she's from Orlando. I mean, I know Doechii, who I like.
I don't know if she's actually from Orlando or if I'm being lied to. Where's Kodak Black from? He ain't from Miami. I think he's from like the Gator area of Florida. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, is Nas actually doing the announcements?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying that's not Nas.
So Knicks in this game. Knicks win this game against Orlando. Fourth time they're playing Orlando this season. If they win,
Beach.
They'll play where?
That's where Kodak Black.
Palmdale Beach.
Pompano Beach.
Okay.
Or is it Pompano? I don't know.
I have no idea. They win this game. They will play the winner of the Thunder and Spurs. Have you been into the NBA Cup the last couple of years?
So I'm into the Knicks. So I'm into every game the Knicks play, whether it's regular season, playoffs, or preseason. So I'm not sure how much I care about the NBA Cup as much as I care about the Knicks. I want the Knicks to win tonight. Does that make sense?
Right. You want the Knicks to win every game.
Yes.
Yeah. They play. Yes. Every game they play.
Like if we win tonight and win on Tuesday, like I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Like my goal is to win a championship. My goal is to get to the NBA Finals. I'll definitely be happy for us, but it's new. Like if I was 16 right now, if we win Tuesday, I'd probably throw a parade. But
can't throw a parade.
You know what I mean? I'm kidding.
I know what you mean.
But I hope we win, of course. It's new to all of us. It's only the third year of the NBA Cup.
Yeah. So do you follow at all international basketball?
No,
international
not really.
Soccer?
No.
So like it's common for them to treat these tournaments in season with some form of prestige. And look, it's not the NBA title, but I do think there was a big discussion going on this week, and there has been, and perhaps premature, but a lot of Knicks fans are saying, or debating rather,
fans debating, shocking.
Would you put up a banner if they won the NBA Cup? And that's basically what they're saying. And I'm like, I think you should, because it put a small one up. You don't have to do a parade or whatever, but like have a little ceremony if you want. You win an NBA Cup. It's something that they're going to continue to do and put money behind. It does have a big game feel. And on top of that, if the Knicks do win, it probably means that they would beat the Thunder. This is why I think a lot of Knicks fans are jumping the gun.
So wait,
I don't know if
the
they're beating
Lakers,
Thunder,
the
but
Lakers
still.
were the first winners of it, right?
And then
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Did they
last
keep
year.
the banner up?
Yeah,
Is it still up?
It's still
And the
there.
Bucks put a banner up?
Yeah, it's still
But
there.
but
So I
it's
guess
very
you
it's
put-
very different from the other banners.
Yeah, if it's listen, if it's going to be around 20, 30, 40 years from now, it's going to be a 3 or 4 year thing. I guess you put up a banner. I don't know if again, the Knicks are home on Friday versus the Sixers. I don't know if we win and we put the banner, I'm going to be crying like I would be crying on opening night after we win the championship. But I hope we win, of course.
I think you'd be more happy if they win from the standpoint of them beating OKC than them winning the trophy.
I'm just glad we didn't win the first NBA Cup. I would not have wanted to win the first one because we would have got roasted. Of course the Knicks. The Knicks
win the first NBA Cup. That's a great point.
Yeah.
You're like they're waiting all this time for a championship, and of course the Knicks fans win the NBA Cup. I take it like you. I'm a big
There's still
fan.
going to be jokes if they win this one too, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm not so. I think it could matter if they beat
OKC.
Thunder.
Yeah.
To win it, it's going to change everything because what's going to happen is, especially how they look, it's going to change the conversation of one, are the Thunder beatable? Two, are the Knicks a team in the East that can beat the Thunder?
And if it's the Spurs, like if the Spurs beat the Thunder tonight, then people will be like, it wasn't the Thunder.
I agree.
It was Knicks Spurs.
It's going to change a little
like-
bit, but I think if they beat the Thunder and they look good doing it, and here's the thing: at the end
We
of
still
the
got to
day-
get past Orlando tonight.
right. We're not
Orlando's-
trying to jump the gun.
And
Orlando's
remember,
good.
tonight's game still counts towards the regular season.
Yeah.
Right.
So tonight we were going for 5 in a row. Haven't lost since that game in Boston.
Yep.
A week and a half ago. So it's a big game for that standpoint
I
as well.
agree.
And
I
this is the
think that
last
matters
time
too.
these two teams are playing each other?
Yeah,
this
the last
season, I
time they
think?
play each other. What do you think Orlando's a dirty team? I've got that from some
For
people around
from
the fan
today's,
base.
yeah, they do some dirty. They don't just play hard. They probably do some dirty stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look what Desmond Bain
I
did.
was about to ask you.
I mean,
about
that
I
was
there for
like
that game.
that
Yeah.
was like Roger Clemens, Mike Piazza.
Yeah, and where are you on the Roger Clemens, Mike Piazza stuff? Are you a Yankees fan?
I'm a Yankees fan, but
Yeah.
that was ridiculous. I mean, Roger Clemens.
This is the first time I heard a Yankees fan say that.
I mean, it was. It's been 25
Okay.
years now. I was watching it live. I mean, to see Roger Clemens say, "quote I thought it was the ball."
It's like, come on, bro.
At least
Come
you
on.
could say Desmond Bain. If you want to say Desmond Bain had a little bit of meltdown, that was still listen. What Desmond Bain did was stupid as well. But thinking a bat is a ball, it was ridiculous. Of course, in the moment, I'm 16 years old, and I was way more into baseball back then. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. Screw the Mets. Where you at, Todd Zeal? Whatever. But he threw the. But if he didn't say I thought it was the ball, I'd probably give him more props.
Like, come on. All right,
we-
we're underway.
We have this is a funny comment. Mo, he says the only Orlando rapper I know is Shaq, which I thought was really well done.
Although Shaq is from Newark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shaq's first 2 albums weren't terrible. I had them. I had them on CD in elementary
Oh, my
school.
God. I remember that.
I mean,
Shaq.
look,
No, they probably weren't that.
he was-
No, I'll tell you what. He got a couple, 1 or 2 records with Nas and Big though.
he was
Which
well
is-
connected.
Which is
Yeah,
the
he was
craziest
well- of
thing
course,
ever.
of
He got
course.
Wu-Tang
Peter
collabs.
Guns.
Yeah, it's crazy that he had those connections to get them.
He had-
That's how big
Method
a star
Man.
Shaq was.
He had a record. It's like Nas, Peter Guns, and Shaq together.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fire joint. Now Shaq probably has the worst verse of the song, but it's a good song.
Yeah.
I will
Oh,
note,
good pass.
that's a
Okay,
nice
Mikal.
pass.
Okay.
I will note this. This is the first time Anthony Black's starting back-to-back games this year, so I'm curious to see how, because he has 5 starts, none of them consecutively.
And of course, Franz Wagner's out, right?
yeah,
with the
and
injury.
Franz is out. That's the
Who's
that's
the
the
next
major
killer?
injury. Yeah,
Oh, good pass.
that's a really good pass. Bets for this game? Did you do any, Dex?
I did a couple of props. I looked at.
We did not talk about this.
I took the Knicks money line and I took the Knicks the over for this game. I combined that over 224.5, and then I took Mikal Bridges to get 4+ rebounds and 4+ assists, and then I also did there was one more.
Okay, Cat, little
double-
face up.
Double,
Okay.
okay, I like that from Cat. Double for Josh Hart. I feel a good Josh Hart game in this one.
This has kind of been a shaky matchup for Cat, rebounding aside for the most part.
And
So
he didn't play Sunday against them.
yeah, curious to see if he can get going here.
Why doesn't Jalen Snuggs just shave his head? Just got
It's
shave
time
it.
to come on home.
So
Just shave it.
Yeah,
It's
you know-
okay.
You know what really
I'm with you.
magnifies it is like when he starts the game and he has the headband around
Yeah,
his neck,
what's going on
which
there?
I used to do in high school, by the way. Actually,
The whole
The
game?
headband- the he- no. You put it on, but like in warm-ups, you have it around
Warm
your neck
ups,
or
but not
whatever.
during the
Yeah,
game.
not during the game.
Yeah.
But
One
like
time he started the game and he had it on
Yes.
around his neck.
there was one game though, I think it was the game we went to against the Knicks, where he didn't have like the first few possessions, and I was like,
no, we saw that. It was that game.
It's
He
weird.
had it down. But I had watched the game previously against Miami. I think they played Miami before, and he did the same thing. And the announcers, were like, "What is this?" So Knicks down 9-6. Orlando's off to a good start.
Early
here.
timeout.
We have,
also, I think he's dating Haley Van Lith for what it's worth.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Haley Van who? She's in the WNBA?
Yeah, she plays with the Chicago Sky, who is, I would say, very popular.
I know she is. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the WNBA season, of course.
I hope we have one.
Yeah. So I've been going to listen. I was at the first ever Liberty game in 1997 versus the Phoenix Mercury. I'm a big Liberty fan. I fell off for a few years when they went to Brooklyn because I'm such a Garden guy.
Yeah.
I was upset that they left, but I'm back. I went to like 5 games last year.
You liked it, right?
Yeah, of course. I've always loved the WNBA. Absolutely.
I'd say this all the time. I'll say it again. Liberty game does not feel like a Nets game.
No.
At all.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. My favorite player is in the league is probably Nafisa.
Okay.
Yeah. She's my favorite player, but Sabrina, of course, as a New Yorker.
Yeah.
So did you like the coaching change?
I don't know. I was hoping they were going to hire Tom Thibodeau.
Yo, actually,
who said this to me the other day? Did you? Was it you?
Probably.
Like, Tim? No, somebody was like, Tim should.
I think he'd be a great coach for the girls. I think the girls would probably love it.
I think
I can see it.
You want Sabrina to play some defense.
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about the guy they hired. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't. He's just been a Warriors assistant for Chris DeMarco. He's been Warriors assistant for 13 years.
They like his process. They like what.
I mean, he didn't even seem to know that much about the WNBA.
Hilarious.
He got hired, so.
Look, he's reading his books on the Liberty. That's all. But no, it's kind of
How many books on the Liberty? How many books on the Liberty have there been?
I don't know. It's kind of like a.
Are the Nets the fourth most popular team in New York, basketball wise?
The Nets?
Well, St. John's would be number 3.
Right.
Yes.
That's why.
Knicks, Liberty, St. John's, or Knicks, St. John's, Liberty.
Liberty
Nets.
over St. John's. St. John's nationally ranked, but like they have one player from New York.
I hate myself for how much I can't kill myself for this, but like I was such a big St. John's fan in elementary school and middle school and high school, and then I completely fell off for like 18, 20, more than that. So I feel bad.
You fell off.
Yeah, true. But am I allowed to be a St. John's fan again?
Yeah. Like here's the thing. I'm always gonna root for my alma mater, but St. John's, because they're New York's team, is always gonna have like a special rooting interest for me. So it's like
one of the toughest losses of my life as a fan, besides some major Knicks losses. 99, St. John's, Ohio State. When Eric Barkley lost the ball that last possession, I was literally numb for like 2 weeks. I was obsessed with that team. I went to the game in Syracuse that year when St. John's won up there. Bootsy Thornton had like 35. That was my Bootsy Thornton, Eric Barkley, LeVar Postel. Reggie Jesse, that team, and Ron Artest. That team was gangster too.
Yeah, and they played New York tough.
They did. They
played.
They did.
That's another thing. These teams, and the Knicks fans fall in love with this too. It's these teams that play with that grit.
I told you, the best teams from each city play like their city. Like all the best Detroit Pistons teams. Are Detroit teams. Like all the best Knicks teams, they're basically like, I think this is why Knicks fans now have an uneasy time with this group
because they're not as rugged. The 23-24 team was very rugged,
right? And the Knicks fans love that.
Yep. And OG.
So I think Knicks fans like when they show that level of ruggedness.
Yep,
so
that's true.
I think, but even Detroit now, like the Pistons teams they have now, like there's an edge there, especially with Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren, Ron Holland, who wants to fight.
Who, by the way, both did not play in that series last year. Isaiah Stewart got hurt in game 1, if I'm correct.
Isaiah Stewart got hurt in game 1 or game 2.
That's a charge.
And then Jalen
Duren played, but he just wasn't.
He didn't play much.
He wasn't the way he is now.
He wasn't a factor.
No, he was like he was just not as good as he is now.
Didn't the Pistons have somebody else out during that series too?
Yeah, Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey, that's correct. That's correct.
Who is playing a more muted
and
role
Isaiah Stewart got hurt early.
Yeah.
Great series, by the way.
Yeah.
Great.
Really good series. I think the last 5 games were decided by 11 points.
Every game could have went either way. Campaign with the huge game 1, but every game, all 6 games could have went either way.
We gotta get a shot up here.
Oh, I gotta give you my bets in a second.
Man, he gave him a grenade and he hit.
Okay, Cat.
Oh, he missed the layup. It looked like he hit it from here. Remember, he had a 22 rebound game against the Magic within these last 5 matchups that they've had against each other.
So, Anthony, because you're a diehard Knicks fan, and Well, I was going to ask you a bunch of questions about this. Let me ask you this first.
We got 2 hours.
Yeah, we got some time.
More.
We got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to talk with Anthony about some hip hop. We're going to talk about the Knicks while we're watching this game.
And we'll take comments also. We have a few.
We have a few
actually,
comments. Mo, Craig, we see your comments in here. We're going to get to you.
Some good ones.
Where were you? Let's go back to the top of the summer.
Yeah.
When they made the change and got Tom Thibodeau up out of here, where were you on that? Did you like the move? Were you like, you felt like it was time to move on from him?
I think everybody knows my answer. I did not like the move. I did not like firing Tibbs. I thought Tibbs deserved another year. There was times during the regular season last year where I texted some friends privately where I wasn't happy with everything Tibbs did. Now, granted, you're never going to be happy with everything your coach does in any sport.
Or your parents,
right.
Honestly.
No coach is perfect.
Right.
So there's things Tibbs did. His last year, I thought in the regular season, I was like, I don't necessarily agree with that. But the playoffs were the playoffs. We beat the Pistons, beat the mighty Celtics. But, of course, there's no getting around the fact we choked versus the Pacers. That game one, when we were up 16 points with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, was the worst loss in the history of the New York Knicks. It was.
I actually don't think that's hyperbolic, though.
That is the worst loss because
I think
if
you're right.
if we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. But this is my opinion. If we win that game one like we should have, we win that series in 5. And now I'm not going to say we'd beat OKC. I'm not going to go as far as that. But there's no doubt we're in the finals, and most likely Tom Thibodeau is back. To this day, I was at game 1, of course. I was 15 rows from the court. I've never watched that game back in real time. And, I've said this to Alicia, who was with me that night. I said, one day we just got to watch it in real time because I don't know what happened those last 3 minutes. And we were there, and we had great seats. That last 3 minutes was so wacky. And think about it. Reggie Miller hits 2 threes in, less than 8 seconds in 1995. Aaron Nesmith hits 6 threes in 4 minutes and 4 and 2 minutes. Like, that was wild, man. So, we fired Tom Thibodeau. I was definitely very disappointed. And it looked like we were potentially going after Jason Kidd, maybe Johnny Bryant, and then those moves fell through. And then we brought in Mike Brown, and, I was a little disappointed. But I've grown to like Mike Brown. He seems like a good coach, good guy. And this team is ready to win. This team is ready. It could be similar to when
fell asleep.
The Yankees.
Second time on him.
The Yankees fired Buck Showalter in '95. You brought in when the Yankees fired. Now I was 11 years old. I do remember it though. When the Yankees fired Buck Showalter, I don't know who Yankee fans wanted. I had to ask an older Yankee fan.
Nobody wanted.
But nobody said bring in Joe Torre.
No.
In fact, the newspapers called him Cool as Joe. So when the Knicks fired Tom Thibodeau, there is nobody. Not one fan that said, bring me Mike Brown. You said, bring me Mike Brown.
I did,
and I'm not dissing Mike Brown here.
No. I'm not saying I said bring me Mike Brown.
That's my point.
I did a show right after, and I had Sean Hardy from Knicks Film School on with me, and we went through who do we think could be a good coach candidate?
Okay, that's different.
5, and Mike Brown was on my list.
Okay, that's fair.
5.
That's fair.
I'm not saying he was my top choice.
But that's my point. But here, and I was a big Tom Thibodeau fan. I thought Tibbs was great. And I thought the Knicks needed Tibbs. The Knicks were an organization since 2001 that were basically, terrible with the exception of a few years of Carmelo Anthony. And the Knicks needed a coach that literally made every game matter. Even if sometimes if it was crazy. Even if he made a random game in the middle of February, I feel like game 7 of the finals, this Knicks organization, this Knicks team needed that at that time.
Yeah.
Now, some people say he's not a ceiling raiser. I don't know. A lot of people said the Knicks would never win a playoff series with Tom Thibodeau, and we won 4 playoff series with Tom Thibodeau.
With 2 wins away
for
the NBA Finals.
OG rolled his ankle a little bit on that play.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he got. So
he went down.
Watch that because he came up a little awkwardly.
So here we are. Listen, I hope one day, whether it's next year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, Tom Thibodeau can come back to the Garden and get a nice standing ovation because he deserves that so much. But here we are.
I don't disagree with any of that.
At the end of the day, I'm a fan of the Knicks, and I'm rocking with Mike Brown. And here we are. That is not good. We don't need OG Anunoby.
He's walking a little gingerly, but
yeah.
And it's 6:36 left. Like he wouldn't typically come out this early.
Let's see.
He's not going to the locker room.
Well, let's see. Let's see. He's about to sit down. Okay, he's good.
Okay. All right.
So that's my stance. I will.
No,
I'll always love Tibbs. I always appreciate Tibbs for what he did because, like I said, the Knicks needed Tibbs. Now Mike Brown gets the team ready to go. Mike Brown gets a well-oiled machine.
But he's got to win.
He's got to win, though, right? That's correct.
You saw that Desmond Bain got the switch on Gershon, and immediately
Yeah, he
he was
was
like,
gonna cook
I'm
him.
going to pull you out for this three-point shot. Gershon Yabusele being the first sub
Attack.
off the bench, too.
Okay. McKell in that mid-range is an assassin.
Yeah.
I love it.
Somebody cursed.
He's having a fantastic year. That's the second time they had to dump button.
Is
Oh,
it
did
really?
someone cursed on the game?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't hear.
No, we could
You're-
curse here.
and-
Oh, we can.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can.
yeah.
You can actually, but
Yeah.
you
I mean,
saw
we
it
don't
to
want to
the-
overdo it.
Of
but,
course,
like,
of course.
If I'm on some shit, then we're gonna.
Okay.
I always ask.
I
can
should
we
have told
curse?
you. You can. Lob it up.
Oh, okay.
Nice finish, Cat. Nice finish. You know what I like about this game thus far, guys? And this is what you should expect.
It's got
Hey,
playoff intensity.
Yes, and
It
you can
does.
see it.
Doesn't have
the way
playoff
it's moving.
defense yet.
No,
Not
that
yet.
much.
But the offensive playoff execution looks there.
Yeah. I mean, people did like the over. for
I
this
did.
game. I forget who I worked with that actually mentioned it on buckets. Really good pass.
That's a great pass. That's a fantastic pass there. Listen, I don't think, just to go back to something you said, Anthony, I don't think that Mike Brown was a lot of people's first choice. I do think there's something to him being a little bit more collaborative, was what I heard the Knicks are looking for.
Yeah.
And the way I do like the way he uses lineups. That's something
He
I've
has,
been a fan
and he
of.
adjusts a
He's
little bit.
shrinking a little bit, but I like that.
Yeah. The first few games of the season, he played 11, 12 guys. And I think a lot of fans thought that was going to be the case. I knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah, it's gonna shrink over time.
Mike Brown's job is to win games, not to win Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think, and listen, I am not a professional athlete. I think like right now, Mikal Bridges plays 90 seconds less than last year. I don't think that's a big deal for better or for worse, but also I'm not a professional athlete, so I'm not going to,
You
I
can't
think-
say how it
I think
feels,
people are a
right?
little too obsessed with the minutes thing with Tibbs. But also this year's team, the bench is way better. So it is what it is. Tibbs is gone. I love Tibbs, and I will still always defend him, but he's not here anymore. So I'm rocking with this team. It's like I'm rocking with the roster. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's not here. I'm rocking like a lot.
You want him?
That's like saying
Do you-
I would take him, but I'm not giving up half the roster for him. Just like I didn't want to, as much as I love Carmelo Anthony, I didn't want to give up. Yes, is Carmelo better than Wilson Chandler, Danilo Gallinari, Timofey Mozgov, and Ray Felton?
But I wish they could have signed.
But
him
did
as
I?
a free agent.
Yeah, we may have lost Wilson Chandler, I think. But imagine Carmelo Anthony joining Danilo Gallinari, joining Mozgov, and joining Felton. Oh my God, that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Remember how good Gallo was. Remember how good Wilson Chandler
And
was.
they were coming into their own.
So-
Raymond Felton was a borderline all-star.
He was that year.
Legitimately.
So, I would love Giannis, but you're not getting Giannis for just, Mitchell
Cash
Robinson and a slice of pizza across the street from the Garden. A lot of fans retweet me let's get Giannis. All we gotta do is give up this and that. I'm like, you're not getting Giannis for this and that.
That.
Also, Giannis hasn't had a full playoff, I think, since 2022 when the Bucks lost to the Celtics in that second round.
That is correct.
They lost the second round to the Celtics. 2023, Giannis got hurt in the playoffs. I think 24 they didn't make it, or last year they didn't make it. But he hasn't really had a full playoff
No, they
run
made it. They lost in the first round.
last year.
Yep.
That's right. The year before they didn't make it, right? Dame's first year? Wasn't
No,
it?
they lost in the first round
No,
too.
they kept
Okay.
losing. Yeah.
He
And
got
also-
injured in that series too.
He got
Right.
injured. Yeah. Knicks got to do something about these backdoor cuts.
Yeah, they've been getting-
So
got caught
he's
that
also
time.
injured a lot. And let me tell you something. If the Knicks were to get Giannis, that first time he misses a free throw with a game on the line, the same people that said trade 5 guys for him will be the same people wanting to ship him out.
OG's coming
Okay.
back.
That's good.
I thought that was a good sub though to make sure OG was right.
Yeah.
Jalen Suggs is getting in the paint a little bit too easy.
Yo, both teams, honestly,
Oh, wow.
Jonathan Isaac
Jonathan
could
Isaac.
once in a while. Both teams are just attacking. Like they're not shooting a ton
Yeah.
of 3-point shots.
this is
right
a much
now.
faster pace.
This
than
game-
what
but
we
this-
saw on Sunday.
When the Knicks
Combined 10
No, but when
three-point
the Knicks
attempts.
played Orlando on Sunday at the Garden, the first quarter the pace was very fast. Then it slowed down.
That
It's
is
gonna
So I
slow.
suspect
Yeah.
this. I don't like the fast pace in the NBA. I think it's too much sometimes.
I agree.
And that's why I think guys are getting hurt too much again. I'm a doctor,
yep.
so don't come.
No,
don't
pace-
come.
No,
for
but
me.
but
Pace
we've
has a
talked
lot
about
to do with
this.
that.
The
along
pace
with
right
pace of
now-
the youth level
The
basketball.
pace right now is out of control in basketball. I think after every make, you shouldn't be flying up and down the court. I'm not saying walk it like it's 1995 with Mike Fratello coaching. you.
Cleveland Cavaliers back
Right,
then.
with having Terrell Brandon walk the ball up the court. I'm not saying do that, but after a make, you shouldn't fly down every time.
That pass was
I
sick.
don't disagree. pace is something that's not talked about. It was talked about a lot in basketball, but not enough.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
Brian
I'm with you.
Brian and I have talked about that.
It's the pace combined with the schedule, combined with the travel,
combined with the pace that kids are playing in youth basketball,
and combined with the
specialization.
over specialization. Because now this is like you're getting more and more NBA players who just play basketball growing up. We're like,
so you think it's better to play multiple sports?
Yes.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But a lot
because you're working out different muscles.
A lot of sports
you're like
medicine doctors say this.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I've talked, like they would say, I would never tell young athletes. We do a segment here at the Post called Injury Report, where we talk to doctors from NYU Lane.
Yeah.
Several conversations with them off air about that, and they'll be like, "Great rebound by Mitch."
There's the Mitch rebounds,
and they'll say that, like, "Yeah, I would never tell these young athletes to just play basketball."
Interesting.
Yeah, because
as a kid, I played all sports.
Yeah, because you're using, if you're playing just one sport, you're using the same joints all the time.
All the time.
Especially if you're a pitcher, for example. Like this is why, like you have high school kids getting more elbow surgeries than before. Like it's just
Greg in the comments says our defense is trash right now.
So
far in this game,
both defenses are trash in this game.
Yeah. Agree. We've seen a lot of open looks, a lot of guys getting into the paint easily. Clarkson's had a couple of nice dimes getting into the paint.
Speaking of youth sports, real quick, by the way, and especially having a daughter who's 6 weeks old, she's not going to be playing basketball yet. Maybe in a few weeks, but no, I'm just kidding. I see a lot of I see a lot of parents.
Put that basketball in their hand already?
I see a lot of listen. If my daughter plays sports, I'm going to be her number one fan too. But I see these parents on social media with the way their kids are. Their kids be like 11, and why are they mic'd up for a game? Like that's wild. So stuff like that is wild.
Middle
to me.
school highlights from certain platforms.
I'm about to, and I'm about to get there. You know what I mean? Like my daughter's 9.
She's a hooper.
She started playing. We started really playing.
But like
basketball
that's like wild though. Things like that to me. Like your kid's 11. They should not be like mic'd up for games and like have highlight packages.
I
wouldn't even put up their highlights on Instagram or anything.
Because
like that,
I think where you're going, Anthony. And you might, I don't want to tell you about you parent how you're supposed to parent or how you feel you're supposed to parent, but I don't think it's good for the child's mentality towards the sport. It kind of inflates.
Oh, so you agree?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. My daughter's not getting mic'd up. We're not doing that. Like, no,
if I have a kid, they're not getting posted until they're like a certain age.
Yeah.
Well, that's something. And for those that don't know, Anthony is a recent dad. Beautiful baby girl, 6 weeks, 6 weeks old.
Yep, 6 weeks
What's her name again?
Her name is Autumn.
Autumn. If you saw the promo for this,
Autumn's in the promo.
Autumn was in the promo. She made an appearance. She was back there in the rocker. I saw her there. How's fatherhood? It's
been great, man. It's been awesome. She's a pretty good sleeper. She's not too intense. She really only cries when she needs to be changed or fed. A lot of people before she was born like it's gonna be hell, and it really hasn't been hell. Don't get me wrong. We're up, 1 a.m., 5 a.m. But it hasn't been like I'm not waking up at like middle of the night and she's crying for 2 straight hours. Wake up and feed her, and sometimes she'll be up for an hour. But she's been a really good baby so far.
It'll be good.
So
first child's like the first time they're sick or.
Yeah, and every day can be different. I'm sure something could be different tomorrow and different the week after. But so far, it's been awesome.
I was telling you before we came on here, I'm like the stages is just different.
Yeah, no, I'm loving every second though. Plan to bring her to the Knicks game March 1st versus Spurs.
That's her phobia first Knicks game?
Yeah.
You're going to love those pictures.
Yep.
My daughter's first Knicks game was the season opener against Detroit.
2017.
2017.
We blew a lead. Know the starting point guard for the Knicks was that game?
Oh, God. Hold on. Let me think about it. Can't remember. Go ahead. Shoot. Tell me.
Ramon Sessions. Yep.
KP had a decent game
in
that game.
KP was great that season. Well, early in it, he got hurt.
Later. So that was my daughter's first game.
How old was she then? So she knew what was going on though.
Nah, she was like a year.
Oh, she was at 2007. Wow.
She was like about 18 months. Okay, maybe.
So I feel like my daughter's gonna have like 2 first games. So like March 1st is more for me, selfishly, probably. In the pictures.
Yeah.
She does not gonna know what's going on. Then when she's 3, 2.5, she'll know what's going on.
The first time my daughter really knew what was going on, I think it was 4 or 5. That was her first Knicks game where she really knew when she was like, I loved it because she was so into it too. With me, right? And it was against the Timberwolves. But that was a game Julius Randle went crazy a couple years ago. But
2022, we blew the lead. We blew the lead. Yep.
Yeah. So
it was the day after MLK Day.
Yes, correct. So it's there. You remember?
See,
all
when
that.
people say I look up things from my memory, I'm not looking anything up.
No,
I'm
I
just
can remember stuff like that. But
yeah.
it was funny. The section we were in like the 200s, and there's a bunch of kids around too that with it. They had such a good time.
Yeah.
And so my daughter's also like, all right, when's the next game?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she's hooked.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
So
she's a big fan.
Yeah, big fan. Loves the Knicks. Loves the Liberty.
Amazing.
Big basketball fan. And
amazing. And her dad's
really
pretty
into playing.
cool. So
I try to be. You're gonna be that too. It's really look, man. It's important to have those memories. Man.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be fun. I'm surprised my daughter's not here in the chat.
I got her the Nike Kith Air Max 95s. Got her them. They sold out in like 30 seconds.
You're lucky you got one.
Yep, I got her them. Although she'll probably never actually wear them to walk, but like they're cool. They're
but
cool.
when you have it in the fit, you'll like it.
Yep.
Good to see OG back in the court here.
half is over.
Yeah, I hope. You know what I'd like to see? I'd love to see OG throw a ball back in Bane today. I wouldn't mind seeing.
Bane was just talking to Mikal Bridges.
Probably told him don't throw any basketballs today.
Nice, Jordan Clarkson.
Greg
nice.
Film Stuff is in here. He said, "What's up, fellas?"
My guy
What's up,
Greg.
What's up? What's up?
What's up to my guy Greg? How's everybody feeling in the chat about the
Greg,
Knicks right now?
not Greg, but Greg, because spelled
Greg,
slightly
yes,
differently.
not Greg.
Says Orlando's playing more hungry, and says that the Knicks might lose if they're ain't
It's
leading.
a 4 point. That's dramatic.
If they're not leading at halftime, I'll say this: we have talked about their fourth. The Knicks' fourth quarter is
30 to 26 in the first quarter. God, some fans are just. I know some fans. Listen, my passion is always a 10 out of 10. But quotes like
It's
that
early.
drive me nuts.
Well, that's what Anthony's saying. It's early. Yeah.
But
Can't
the
tell that.
the Knicks' fourth quarter, there has been a drop off this year. So less so lately, but they haven't closed out games well in totality. They've been better lately though. So we'll see.
I'll tell you what. We said this for the last game. As 3 goes up here.
Paulo.
Good rebound by Matazde.
Listen, if you're Orlando, like that's who you want in the
get killed on backdoor.
Woo!
Dang, really good.
See, that's the thing about Mitch in this. If they play the playoff series, like Orlando has Goga, who's not as good of a rebounder, but can match Mitch's activity on the glass. So that's like this is like one of the playoff series where Mitch wouldn't give you like that much of an advantage compared to some of the other teams you'd see.
Yeah, Greg Film Stuff says, wait, damn, that should have been an offensive foul.
OG, yeah.
Down OG.
He's very physical.
Wow, 2 old man moves in a row by Bankero and Jalen Brunson.
Love that. You like a little shake and bake.
Of course.
We're not getting a lot of threes. This is mid-range, and it's a lot of offense too. It's still,
the pace is crazy.
Yeah.
Got him.
Look at that. Another mid-range jumper. It's so many mid-range jumpers.
The Brunson just needs a little bit of space.
Wait till the fourth quarter where nobody has anything left.
64 combined points here.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Surprised he's not. It's funny. The Liberty sneakers dropped yesterday. He's not wearing them tonight.
You can't allow that offensive rebound, though.
Can't have that. That was a good interception.
Clarkson, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's Clarkson. It's Clarkson.
He hasn't been great this year, guys.
Block.
You heard?
Clarkson?
Yeah, he hasn't been.
He had a game late recently. Was it Toronto? It was Toronto. Yeah.
He played good against Utah.
That don't count.
Yeah, we were up 23-0 that game. That was
Utah doesn't count. But
I got to the game late. I pulled up to that game late, and I got in, and it
was over. You missed the whole
game.
Yeah.
And it was 23-0.
Like again, not mad at winning, but that game was so boring.
Utah.
But we won. I'll never be mad at winning. Let me make that very clear. Oh. But like I was telling you before the show, Dex, I need an exciting game at home soon, though.
You haven't had that yet.
Yeah, I need to be down 2 with a minute left. I need that.
No, I get it. I get it. Especially as you. We'll talk about what you do a little bit too in creating these fan experiences around for Knicks games at the Garden. So a high score in
69 in the first
69,
quarter.
36-33. Jesus, I know you don't love this as a fan of 90s hoops, but I understand where you're coming from in wanting that close game, exciting.
Of course,
game
again, that's not
energy.
a complaint. If we went 40-1 at home and every game we win by 20, you're not going to see me complaining from April. But yes, I would love to be tied with a minute left of the next home game. There's nothing like that, you know?
Yeah, no. And we've been in the building for those kind of games.
Yeah.
It's funny, some of the games, Bryan's come to some Knicks games too. We've done some videos from there, and it's like, yeah, we've seen a lot of easy wins.
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Memphis.
Every home game win has been over with 2 minutes left.
And then the loss with Orlando.
And that was over with 2 minutes left on the other side.
Yeah.
No, you're right. There's been nothing.
There hasn't been one game with 2 minutes left where the game was still going on.
Yeah, and the complaint with the Minnesota and Memphis games was they played awesome for a half, and then they fell asleep the other half.
Yep.
I thought the other night against Toronto, something I was going to mention earlier, I thought that second quarter was maybe the best quarter played.
Yeah.
Particularly on defense.
Yep.
That's where Toronto really missed RJ Barrett. They couldn't get anything going offensively. The Knicks, they pressured them. They were able to take them out of all of their spots, it felt like, honestly.
Now, to your point on Clarkson, he's been shaky. Corner threes he's been bad at. Sometimes he gets out of control.
But he's the type of player, though, that'll win you a random playoff game, though.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Campaign won us a playoff game.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Shout out to
Game 1 of the Pistons series.
Yeah, game 1 of the Pistons series. Campaign won a game. Can he win you a playoff game? Yes, you're absolutely right.
DeLon Wright, didn't DeLon Wright kind of, I don't know if he won him a playoff
defensively
game,
kind of.
I mean,
yeah, that game 3 in Indiana.
Yeah, he was huge in that game.
Is he on a roster?
No.
Interesting.
He was on a training camp roster. Was it the Pacers, actually?
I think it was.
Him
and Campaign.
He was on a training camp roster, that's right. It's because of the offense, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he's defensively, he's good enough to be in the league right now.
Absolutely.
He's a perimeter defender, and his three-point shot, it comes and goes. Like Washington, he had moments. He shot the ball really well in Miami, but then with the Knicks, he wasn't consistently on the floor. So
yep.
You feel like I feel like what day is today? Today's the 13th, so we're getting close to the 15th, which is like the real start of trade season.
Yep.
You feel like the Knicks need to make a trade?
I think if you're the president of basketball operations for any team, you're always looking at your roster and the other 29 rosters around the NBA to see how you can improve. But right now, I feel the Knicks are a squad that are ready to win right now. So I don't think you look to make a crazy trade. No, listen, if there's a trade that makes sense, of course, you always do it. But I don't think the Knicks should be looking to make a big trade. You want to bring in, Jose Alvarado.
I would love Jose Alvarado here.
I was saying that before the reports that they should get him.
He's from the Bronx, correct?
No, he's from
Queens.
Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn.
We all just guessed 3 different boroughs. So one guy
he went to school at Christ King. I covered him a little bit when he was in high school, and he was a good high school player. I didn't know if he was going to be like an NBA player at the time. I saw him at Georgia Tech too. Like he's always been scrappy, can run point, but is kind of a combo guard, but also can shoot the 3 ball. Like I think he'd be playing.
Yeah. I don't think we need to make a big trade, but again, if a trade happens where it makes sense, great. And look, listen, should the Knicks monitor the Giannis Antetokounmpo situation? Of course. But am I trading 4 key players for Giannis?
No.
Absolutely not.
No,
I'm with you.
Absolutely not.
There's
going to
be some Knicks fans.
And don't be calling me a company man because I say that.
Well, you're gonna say that, especially because you got the Anthony MSG. They're gonna be like, no, but that's not being a company man. If you're a company man, you'd be like, look, they should make no trades.
Right? I said on Twitter last week, of course I would take Giannis, but not for like 3 or 4.
You don't want to blow up the roster,
correct?
Because you see how important depth is.
But there's I don't know which team. There's probably a team in the NBA that would blow up their roster for Giannis. But the Bucks got to do what's best for the Bucks, though.
There's teams that probably can. Like the Spurs, they wouldn't blow up the roster, but
but
conceivably they can give up like 3-4 guys and still be okay.
And the Knicks don't have as many picks as we did a year and a half ago.
And they're thinner,
right?
Like that's the thing too. Especially,
I kind of would like to see this current roster maybe with some tweaks on the market.
Correct. Yeah, of course.
I think people fall in love with names and they don't think about the depth and they don't think
about
the cap and Again, I'm not saying don't try to add Giannis if you can.
Yes,
I'm not.
Same
that's
here.
Not the point.
Same here.
But you don't think it's gonna just be, hey, you're like, yo, this isn't gonna cost just young player picks. That's the issue.
And definitely not in this season.
And again, the other issue that we've been talking about this, and I keep banging this alarm, is like none of the Knicks core makes sense in Milwaukee. Because if Milwaukee's gonna do this, they're gonna want to rebuild. And the problem the Knicks have that other teams may not have is like all of their players are in their prime, or all of their main players are in their primes, and Milwaukee probably has no use for that. They would want to be young.
Other than Jalen Brunson, who the Knicks are not trading.
Right, yeah.
The last person sat in this chair during the game suggested that the Knicks should
Who was
trade.
that?
My guy Combo, Andrew Salif. You know Combo?
I have to see him.
He's Mr. Hot Take guy.
Yeah.
He said the Knicks should trade.
All right, Josh.
I mean, you can make a case every player in the NBA is tradable. But the Knicks are not trading Jalen Brunson, as they shouldn't, by the way, just for the record.
I happen to agree.
Well, I even before that, I think if you're a team trading for Giannis, the whole point of you doing it is I'm not trading my best player because
Correct.
I want to
You
pair
want-
my
right.
best player
Exactly.
with Giannis.
Exactly.
The same goes for Detroit because they're not trading Cade. Miami's not trading Bam. Spurs aren't trading Wemby.
The Nuggets
Denver's
aren't
not
trading.
trading Jokic.
The Nugget, yeah, like the Knicks aren't trading Brunson. Like the whole point of getting the star is to not have to trade your star.
Maybe a Jokic for Brunson blockbuster. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we can only dream. Yeah, we can. only
Jokic
dream.
is crazy.
Jokic.
Oh
is-
no,
He doesn't even make sense.
I love him. I love him.
He doesn't look like he should be doing what he's doing.
So, fun fact: my incredible, wonderful girlfriend Alicia, she's a Knicks fan, but she's a Nuggets fan also.
Why?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
Kolek with the
She-
defense.
Oh,
She-
Kolek
another
stealing
assist.
the
So-
lazy inbound.
Okay, Kolek.
I watch every Nuggets game almost. When the Yep.
This is fun.
Yep.
Yeah, this is.
You know
Western
what?
Conference
I was gonna say if you have an Eastern Conference team and your Western
don't-
Like
Conference,
I
team-
don't live that lifestyle, but I'm
Me-
not gonna kill her for it.
No, but if
No, we're not
Okay,
killing your lady
would,
for it.
would,
No.
would you
Can't
call
do that.
her a basketball diehard or like a casual or
Right in basketball diehard.
right now?
She loves Jokic.
She loves hoops.
It's
Yep.
hard. It's hard
But
not
she-
to love Jokic.
yep.
Though, you know what I mean?
She loves
No,
Jokic.
man, it's a Western Conference. It's not like she's rooting for
We've
the
been to
Knicks and the
Denver for
Nets.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
it's like she's rooting for the Knicks
yeah.
and the Nets.
Like we go, we
I mean,
like,
Denver's a good.
like last
Denver's-
year, we went to Brooklyn. We went to Brooklyn for the Nuggets game, and we went to Boston for the Nuggets game.
Denver's a good time.
And Denver's awesome. Great
Yes,
restaurants.
I've been there.
We went there for a week.
Denver's
great.
Denver and Boulder.
And we'll be
both.
at the Nets Nuggets game. I believe it's the end of December. We'll be there.
There's gonna be more Nuggets fans than Nets fans in there.
Yeah,
I'll tell
well,
you
that's Kids Day too. If you need to,
Oh.
I know your daughter's a Knicks fan, but it is Kids Day.
that. She'll take any basketball.
So we'll be at that game. So she loves her Nuggets, and she was upset at Mike Malone getting fired. She was,
So you both had to deal with some.
yeah, we did.
changes in the-
Yeah, we did.
That's funny.
We did.
I
Yep.
just realized that.
Yep, we did.
We got some comments. Greg Film Stuff, our guy, says Clarkson's been better than Yabusele. I mean, you're getting no
Yeah.
pushback.
No,
on
not
that.
push back there.
I still think they'll both be better, but Gershon is making me a little bit nervous. But we'll see. I feel like he's more in playing shape now than he was in training camp.
Yeah.
So give us some time.
I think you gotta give him some time. If it starts looking still shaky by
Yeah.
next
He
month,
also says if basketball was played with pads, I would love that.
That is
me
true.
specifically.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you want people to beat everybody up every possession.
You could wear pads and play basketball. Like
That'd
you
be
could wear
weird.
knee pads. Like you
Like
could,
Patrick
Nobody
Ewing?
wears
You
knee
know-
pads anymore.
I mean, yeah, but that's because of fashion. They're not thinking of their actual safety.
Patrick Ewing wore the knee pads.
You know what I
They wore
mean?
knee pads. A lot of old centers in the
the
90s.
calf
made
pad. The
Yep.
calf pad was a
Yep.
thing for a while.
Well,
years
now
ago.
they wear the sleeves.
Now they just wear
or
sleeves.
the
and
sleeves
then-
on the.
Now they wear sleeves
the
and get hurt all the
legs.
time. So maybe
I
they
know,
should be
right?
wearing pads. You know. Greg,
Way too many
different Greg.
sleeves now.
I agree with
agree.
that. Everyone's wearing the same shit. Like it's the sleeve, and then everyone has leg
There's
sleeves.
not enough originality in things where people wear in the game. There's less headbands in the game.
Yes.
Not enough goggle
The-
wearers in the
bands
game.
on
We
the
need- yeah.
forearm,
What happened to bands on
bicep,
the forearm?
bicep
Yeah,
bands.
what happened
You
to
know,
those?
you know what
You
I
know,
hate? The guys.
single calf sleeve.
You know what I hate
not
in the
the long
NBA?
one.
Guys wearing t-shirts under the jersey. That's whack.
It looks
Really?
like college.
That's a college thing.
thing.
That's a college.
Yeah,
thing.
I kind of agree.
Even the compression ones,
Nah, it's whack.
like the Norman
It's
Powell
corny.
or the
It's corny.
really.
Yeah.
A
I
fitted
don't hate
shirt
it.
doesn't bother me as much, but I don't like it's a college thing. When I see it, I think
There
college.
used to be an official rule in the NBA you weren't allowed to, but Adam Silver has been lax.
No,
with a lot of
actually,
stuff.
you see
That's
it. You
true.
think college. When I see the baggier ones, yes. When I
Yeah.
see like the compression ones, I think, oh, this person's a vet. Like
Yeah.
they're like 12, 13, like
Right.
Norman Powell's like 11
Todd
years
Gibson
in his
wore
career.
it like
right.
that.
Yeah, I think
Anthony-
oh, you're a
I kinda
vet.
don't like it.
You're a vet.
I don't
or,
like it
bigger.
either. I agree. I don't like it.
That's interesting.
Bring back. We need more variety.
You're in
what
the
people wear.
NBA where you know
What happened to the wristband?
the
Who
wrist.
wants-
I,
Or the finger sleeve. You know what I mean?
what was my dude who used to wear
Rubber
the-
bands.
Who used to wear Clifford Rob? You know Clifford Robbins.
the original headband guy.
Gary Smiles used to do the double tap
Yep.
with the.
There
with the
were
wristbands?
dudes. Ben Wallace had the half sleeve, but from the forearm, not from up here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he had
Cliff was the
this.
original headband
Cliff
guy.
was the original. I
Yep.
love Cliff Robinson.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
And Ben
Yep.
Wallace had the band. He had the bite. He had the forearm band, the wristband. Like
But there was more variety.
he looked like
I feel.
Stretch.
Well,
kinda.
the Knicks have two headbands: Josh Hart and Jordan
Is
Clarkson.
what Josh Hart's wearing a headband? Was like you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like the felt band. What happened to the felt headband?
I know what you mean. Yeah, like the ones you get at the NBA
I guess
store.
it's a headband. It's now we have these.
Yeah,
these
that's
are-
not. Yeah.
That's the thick,
know what I'm
mellow.
Remember for
LeBron.
like a half a year, the the NBA players wore like, the Ninja Turtle headband, but they outlawed that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Jimmy Butler had the ninja
Kyrie.
headband. Kyrie.
Yeah, and that was smart to outlaw that.
Those look kind of cool. But I feel like they outlawed them because they were like the bandanas were going to be next.
By the way, the pace has slowed down tremendously in this basketball game.
It has, as we said it would. And somebody I just realized on the court is actually rocking a wristband, Paolo Banchero. I forgot Paolo Banchero is one of the rare players rocking a wristband.
Yeah, but he also plays like he's from the 2000s.
Yeah, he does.
So
Ewing wore the 2 big wristbands. When I was a kid, I always wore it right here, just like John Starks.
I had a headband.
Yeah.
I had a
Who's
headband.
your favorite player growing up too?
Well, my favorite player was Patrick Ewing, but the guy I wanted to be like was John Starks. I didn't. No offense, Pat was my favorite. I didn't want to be like Pat though.
No, I get it.
I understand.
You were like, I'm not gonna be 7 feet tall.
Yeah. I wanted to be like Starks.
I understand.
All the players I wanted to be like were smaller also. So
I get it.
Greg also says if Brunson only had Kolek's playmaking. Your
So I
thoughts on
wanna
that
say
or what?
I think Brunson is a underrated playmaker. I think he's not a great playmaker, but I think he's a better playmaker than sometimes people give him credit for.
He's a scoring guard. He's great. He does what he does.
But when he does get the attention, he does make the right basketball play.
I don't need him to have Tyler Kolek anything. Like it's fine.
Yeah, how do you feel about Paolo? Bryan and I've had some interesting conversations.
He's a throwback.
Yeah.
He's a really good player. I love the way he plays. I don't want him to play like that tonight. But no, Pablo Banchero is a very good, great basketball player. Like I said, I love the way he plays, throwback, mid range. I love it.
Clunky mellow. That's what I called him.
Yeah, he's got a little mellow. He got some of the long twos out of his game.
Yep.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. It was worse. His shot die was a little worse.
But you should still shoot.
Improve.
But I'm glad when guys still shoot mid range shots though.
And he does. He can't cook it.
When they're open, when they're good shots.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
And the great players, they're able to cook in the mid range. To me, in the playoffs,
Of course, Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Pablo, Shea,
KD,
Devin Booker.
Yep.
Cade actually has gotten better.
Absolutely.
Speaking of throwback, and he's posting up guards.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like Mark Jackson.
Yeah. Using his body he should. He's 6'7", but he's legitimately playing point guard.
Mark Jackson used to kill Charlie Ward in the post.
Oh my God. I still got 9
That's a Villanova thing too. Like Brunson.
Jalen does it too.
Brunson does that.
Okay, Tyler.
You see that?
Okay.
Colin Gillespie was doing some of that in college also. And he's having a good year with Phoenix.
So who was the guy that said the Knicks weren't ready to play and now we're up 5?
Well, hey, yeah, that is true. I forgot. I think that was Greg who said that in here.
Kolek's giving us some good minutes.
Kelly, I was just about to say that. These minutes, whenever now without Brunson, especially
okay, Josh.
Kolek, they've been winning these Kolek minutes, and this is huge. Huge for Kolek.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
Mitch has been bad on the perimeter, man. This season, not even tonight, but this season, when guys get Mitch on the perimeter, their eyes light up. It's been happening all year.
Corner 3 for Cat.
Oh, okay. He didn't love that shot at first.
Yeah,
but we'll take it.
Oh, he has something on his forearm too. I just noticed, and it's blue, different color. That's lucky because he's been hitting those. 22, 5, and 5. Desmond Bain in his last 15.
I like that take.
I don't mind that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Cat get more of those sort of trail threes.
I just don't like when Cat shoots them from like 30 feet. That'd be wild sometimes.
So I heard this guy couldn't shoot.
Someone reported, I'm forgetting who, but to no one's surprise, there's more Knicks fans than Magic fans there. Like a decent amount.
Oh, in Vegas?
To the point where Bain got booed in the intros. We couldn't hear it as much because but still, that's not surprising. Like the Knick brand is just different.
Of course.
And
there's also transplanted New Yorkers everywhere.
We're everywhere.
That is. And people who probably, I'll go to Vegas for the weekend.
Yeah.
Which is, this is why it's a nice thing for the NBA to do this. Greg in the chat says Kolek is playing hard for the rest of the minimum wage teammates on the bench. He's out here doing it for the rest of the time.
And for his job, he caught wind of the Jose Alvarado rumors. Now, not rumors, because it's a report now from Ian Begley, and Ian Begley broke the story. But it's something that we've been talking about here for multiple weeks, where I'm like, the Pelicans, if they start selling, you have to look at Jose. even Kevon Looney to an extent, that he has anything left, because I still think they need another big. Like, you have to be looking at these things on the margins.
Shout out to our guy, East Blue Drew. Coney Island's own is in the chat. Says salute. Let's effing go. Knicks fans are pumped up. Look, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not gonna try to jump ahead, but if we do get Knicks Thunder, I'm excited for the test.
Yeah, of course.
I think you will.
Definitely.
I'm excited to see the test.
Isolated game too. That's the thing about this too. They make these games feel big because nothing else is on right now, and nothing else is going to be on Tuesday.
I love that.
Like, the whole league is watching.
Yep.
It's going to draw a good number.
And I think the Knicks are going to come out ready to play in that game, and it's going to be a good.
Let's get there first.
Okay, I'm not jumping.
This game's far from over, to be fair.
Okay, so East Blue Drew just brought this up in the chat, and I think Greg Film Stuff had brought it up too. You want Dante back?
Again, it would be cool to have Dante back. How you getting him though?
I agree.
How you getting him?
I don't think that's happening.
I don't think it's happening
either.
I don't think it's happening. I agree.
Because I don't see
how you get.
Why is Milwaukee? Why is Minnesota? Why do they want to give up Dante? Dante's playing an important role for them this year,
and they need shooting. He can also play a little bit of point for them at times.
Yeah, maybe the Knicks made a call, but I don't see it happening either. But again, if you got Dante DiVincenzo back, who are you giving up?
Well, that's the thing, and I'm glad you said that. Like, I was explaining this to somebody the other day in the call. Teams are making, as you said, good front offices. They're making these calls all the time,
right?
And yes, if you're a GM or you're a GM, and I call you and I'm saying, "Hey, what would it take to get that player?"
Yeah,
and you could go tell me to get out of here.
And also you could be a reporter and talk to an executive, and they could tell you they made a call on 10 players. Doesn't mean you're getting them.
No, this means they inquired.
Right, correct. Yeah.
I can inquire for you about something and be like, "Hey, what's this going to cost?"
Yeah.
You can give me an answer. Yeah. That doesn't mean we have a deal.
You're
that doesn't mean we're anywhere close to a deal. It's just talks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just talking. Like, I think people sometimes get too much. You got to read the wording.
Correct.
Inquire or having talks about doesn't mean that you're close to a trade. Everybody has talks about a lot of different players. Now,
and that's what you should do. That's the job.
If you see a report that says the team has significant interest in, that should perk your ears up.
Or if they're in advanced talks.
Yes.
Right.
But if that's where you're trying to moving towards a deal. But interest is still interest.
Yeah, the problem also is Dante makes $11.9 million. So it's like, all right, so you're trading Mitch. Why does Minnesota want Mitch? So it has to be a 3-team deal at that point. But again, why is Minnesota trading?
Right, and it's the same with the Giannis thing. Knick fans want Giannis, but what do the Bucks want? You think the Bucks just want this player and that player for Giannis? No.
Yeah, but that's the way some people will take it. They'll be like, yeah. So East Blue Juice says, I'll give him Kolek, Yabu, and Mo for Dante.
But Minnesota's not doing that.
No, and the money doesn't match.
Yeah, but like Minnesota's trying to win too. Like they have an Anthony. Look, Minnesota has Anthony Edwards for 3 more seasons after this year. His deal expires in 2029. But really, and you know how the NBA works, you just made it to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row. This year, you might not get back there because of how loaded the West is.
Yep.
And then you're on the Anthony Edwards clock. So, you have to actually win now. And trading Dante DiVincenzo doesn't help you accomplish that.
Exactly.
You have him on a great number. And he's playing an important role for you this year because you don't have a good point guard.
Yeah, I don't see the Timberwolves giving up Dante. And again, nice, very popular Knick for his 1 season here. He one of the most popular shots in Knicks history.
Yeah.
But
maybe look, if it's a 3-team deal and Mitch goes somewhere else, but again, it's like somebody
offered another deal here. You want to hear it?
It's just, why is a team that needs guards giving up a guard?
Right. Someone said Clarkson and Yabusele for Dante.
But is Minnesota doing that? No.
If I'm Minnesota, I'm like,
I wouldn't.
I wonder if.
Also, the question is, why would they give up Dante? That's the big question.
That's
why now when he's helping them win in the way they are.
Right.
Like, are they going to get a player that's a good 2-way player? Not for Dante. Dante's such a good contract with 2 years left, and is such a good shooter.
Right. Exactly.
I get it. Knicks fans want him, but that's not going to get it done.
Yeah.
East Blue Drew wanted to make sure that everybody knows. He says, I do not want Giannis. So,
yeah. If I have Bones Highland and Rob Dillingham, I'm keeping Dante DiVincenzo, bro.
And that's the thing I think people sometimes don't understand.
And 50-year-old Mike Conley. Like, I'm keeping.
They have a point guard problem. Unless they could upgrade significantly at the point, I don't see them trading Dante.
Yeah.
And no offense, Kolek and Yabu. Kolek's
not getting it done.
No, it's not getting it done.
No.
I don't even think they're doing it for Deuce and Yabu. And Deuce and Yabu, you still need more money. You're still short.
And Deuce is a player where they could say, "Oh, well, he could defend better, and he can give us some similar threes."
That shot was terrible.
Jesus. Of course, Mitch gets the rebound.
Jesus, that was bad.
Yeah, Orlando's offense has not been good in this quarter.
No, it hasn't. Knicks defense has been a little bit better. I don't think it's great, but it's been better.
It's been better, yeah. Better the first half.
Ooh, that would have been.
I thought he was going to get more glass there. That's a good
Good
fake.
drive, Cat. Oh!
But I like it. I like it. That's what I like to see from Cat.
Yeah, but you know what?
He had that dunk in the last game against Toronto, but he attacked well.
I know, but I feel like a lot this year he's gone for that dunk and he's caught the flat tire.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah, he should have been going for the floater right there.
That's different because he was on.
Or he should have went one more step.
Is he losing his athleticism a little bit?
That would have been a long ass dunk.
That would have been long as if he caught that, we all would have walked out.
That would have been a long dunk for Giannis.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure he would. Like it looked like he didn't get that high.
So you're saying it's like from where he took off, he should have known better.
Yeah,
that was gonna happen.
Like it was a little bit of an
he took off
ambitious attempt.
He took off from far away there.
Yeah. To be fair, it's Jonathan Isaac. So maybe if it wasn't Jonathan Isaac and it was like Desmond Bane, maybe he gets the dunk.
Maybe
Jet Howard or somebody.
Maybe.
I respect the attempt though immensely.
But fans say they want
make the free throw though.
Free throws. Fans say they want to see the aggression from him more.
Of course, yes.
I kind of like, and it was relatively under control, guys.
In big games too, like because in big games, Cat. We'll watch him in the fourth quarter. Who was that with the yellow? Why does it look like it might be like somebody? You know
it looked like it at first because of the gray beard. I thought it was Chauncey Billups, but I was like, they're not
Chauncey. Oh man,
I can't say who I thought that was.
Oh,
because that person's dead. Wow, was that a block?
Wow.
Yeah, it looked like it, but out of bounds. Cat free throws haven't been good this season, Greg says. What? Might be right about that. Let me see. Because I remember
that was a good recovery by Mitch.
His free throws, he's 88%. It hasn't felt like that. Although recently, you know what it was? It was he had that 5 for 9 in Dallas that kind of like weighs it down from recently. He's 88 for the year, but last 10, 11 games or so, it's 85. Still really, that's awesome for a center.
Oh,
got
nice.
him.
Oh,
so smooth, man. Never out of control. I'd love to see if the Knicks can get this like 10 plus by the end of the quarter.
How many minutes have Kolek and Brunson played together?
They played together
the last two. Yeah. You mean total for the season? Not a lot. Now the last time they did it, it did not go well. The last time we saw some of those minutes, I think that was against Dallas. They played a lot of extended minutes, and that didn't go so well. But to Kolek's played very good in this game.
Yeah. It's the consistency. Like if they come out of the third quarter flat, I think that's when y'all are going to be annoyed. So they have to, along with, I think you want to see them build a double-digit lead going into halftime. You want to see it be sustained and not immediately first 2 minutes of the third quarter where the Magic go on an 8-2 run and it's like, oh, here we go.
So Anthony, coming into this season, were you like, the Knicks can win the championship?
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Oh, we said of course. Like, do you say this every season? You don't say it every season.
No, like realistically,
like
so every.
When was the last time you said of course?
When's the last time you felt this?
Every season on the afternoon of opening night, I always play the song by Wyclef. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Well, the Knicks win the championship year. Anything can happen. Now that said,
how many years have you been playing the song?
Since like '97 when it came out.
So it hasn't.
It's a tradition.
It hasn't happened.
It has, but I play it every year. I play it every year, a few hours before the first game of the season.
All right.
Now that said, how many times before a season since like 1999 have I thought we have a chance to win the championship? I guess 2012. I thought we had a chance. Obviously, we didn't. We lost in the second round to the Pacers.
Good team.
I would say going into this year and going into last year, I thought we had chances to win the championship, chance to win this year, chance to win last year. The 23-24 season, I was going into the season very excited. And then after the OG trade, I thought we had a chance to win the championship. And of course, Julius Randle hurt his shoulder, and then OG Anunoby got hurt in game two versus the Pacers. If OG doesn't get hurt, I think we have a chance. So yeah, the last 2 years I felt we have a chance to win the championship. And like I said, when you're a sports fan, championships are not guaranteed.
No.
All you can ask for is a chance. And right now, the New York Knicks have a chance at that Larry O'Brien trophy. And like I said, that's all you can ask for.
No, you do. I think they have a legit shot this year. And I do. I'm not going to say championship. I do think the Knicks will get to the finals.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. I do think the Knicks will get into the finals. I just think this team, and I think this is a very important stretch in the season. Bryan and I were talking about this the other day, and I don't think this was on here. I think this was us talking privately, but it's this stretch, especially after this NBA Cup.
Yeah.
They go on the road. I think it's 8 of their next 11 games are on the road. And I think it's a real good chance for them to play some decent competition that they have in there, but also
because we haven't been great on the road this year.
No, and that's something we would like to see.
Yes.
And also, if they can build during that time, can they move up to the top of the East and build themselves some separation? I think that's going to be very interesting, while also showing can they play on the road.
Of course. Yep, absolutely.
So that'll be very interesting to see.
What's interesting also is if we win tonight and have to play on Tuesday, is there a hangover after either winning the NBA Cup or playing in the finals of the NBA Cup?
And we've seen that. We'll see.
So far, we've seen it twice, right?
Yep. And we'll see very quickly on Friday. They play Philadelphia at home. So that'll be very interesting.
Yo, Suggs is in attack mode consistently.
Yes.
Like he keeps getting to the lane. He's honestly holding up their offense by himself right now.
And one. Oh, right. Yeah. Brunson is getting whatever he wants right now.
He goes up right. Look at this. No, that's
so smooth right there.
Before.
It's so under control because you didn't think he might anticipate some contact from Bane. Bane backed off.
He always rises when they're not anticipating it too. That's the other thing.
That's
he's always doing it a half second early. Then here's Suggs right on the other end. It's ridiculous. This last play too, same thing. Like that's how he's drawing his fouls. He's rising when you're like, oh, he's not about to do it yet. Oh, he just did it. Now I'm fouling him.
Yeah,
is that the glove in that ugly ass sweatsuit in the front row right there?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, was that Gary Payton?
I think it's the glove.
7 for 12 on free throws.
He has a terrible shaped up beard, by the way.
It's funny because he was just on.
He might have the worst shaped
Gary
up,
Payton.
The worst shaped up beard I've ever seen, unless that's how his facial hair grows. Pull up a picture of Gary Payton right now.
There has to be somebody.
That is the worst shaped up beard.
Worst shaped up beard ever.
Yes.
There has to be somebody else with the worst one.
Wait, it's like, is it patchy?
No, it's just that's how it grows. That's different.
Right. Oh no, this is.
Well, that's not when he played. Got to find a recent one.
It's crazy.
Suggs again
on Ian's
show. He's 20, I think.
Gary Payton was?
Yeah, he was just on Ian Begley's show.
Was he really?
I see it now. Hold on. Why is this picture not loading? So this is him recently.
Yeah, it's too low right there. It's got to be,
Josh Hart.
Yeah, and then look at the edges.
Right, yeah.
Or is that his earring? That's his earring.
I don't know. Yeah, Gary needs a new beard. But one of the best point guards.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, I did not think he was going to thread that needle like that. What a bounce pass!
Steal by OG. Great pass by Hart. Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
I got to give the Knicks credit again. This is another good defensive second quarter.
Yep.
We saw this in the last game.
Jalen Suggs is the only guy. He's the only guy.
Yeah, nobody else is able to get it done. Magic only have 17 points. That was in the travel.
So yeah, I think OG Anunoby got away with the travel right there.
Suggs again.
Oh,
that's
good hard.
That's a good foul.
I was about to call it a playoff foul. I guess it's somewhat of a playoff
Okay.
game. So
I like that foul,
in mid-December.
Look at this pass.
What a pass by Josh Hart right there.
That is filthy. He telegraphed the shit out of it too.
Josh Hart has been great since Twitter wanted him off the team.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Josh Hart. Since
look at Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade loved it.
Yeah, Hart. Yeah, Josh has been great. You want him to stay in the starting lineup?
Yes. Yes. Yep.
They're 8-1 with him in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I don't see any changes in the starting lineup now. I thought Mitch was going to stay, but it seems that he's not going to stay in that starting lineup. So I think it's back to the same starting lineup we saw most of last season with Karl Anthony Towns at the 5, OG, Josh, Mikal, and of course.
It's their best offensive 5.
Yeah.
Defensively, you worry when they play good teams, but I mean,
but see, the thing is,
it's the best they can do with this roster.
I agree.
Mitch has not been good for like 2 weeks. It feels.
Yeah, and I think Mike Brown's going to make adjustments if he has to, depending on matchups. Like this is a matchup. If you see the Magic series where you will see a little bit more Mitch.
Yep.
Other
Now
than
they have some size to neutralize him. Detroit's another one, I think.
It is the glove.
It is. You were right.
So look at the beard.
It looked better shaped up than the picture.
Could be better.
It looked a little bit better.
Mitchell Robinson's like he's too inconsistent to start lately. So he's had like 2 big rebound performances lately, but for the most part, he's been shaky for a couple weeks.
Nick's got to be careful to lead down.
And I was pro double big starting lineup at the beginning, but yeah. Oh, looked like he was gonna get
my favorite double big starting lineup ever is when a little bit in the 06-07 season when Isaiah Thomas would start Jerome James and Eddie Curry at the same time.
Oh my!
He only did it like 5 times.
That is 2000s basketball, baby.
Jerome James and Eddie Curry.
He only did it like 5 times because Big Snacks was rarely ever healthy. But he tried that starting lineup a couple times and it was terrible.
Yo, that's a rough error. We've talked about this. What is a player or signing by the Knicks that you were like, yo, this was gonna be dope. This is gonna work. He's gonna be that player, and it ended up being like, were you on the Jerome James bandwagon?
I guess I was at the time when we got Big Snacks. I was kind of excited. He had a really good first round series when he was with Seattle versus, I believe, the Sacramento Kings.
That is correct.
And I felt like we needed like another big. We had Nazir Muhammad the year before. We traded him for Malik Rose and Maurice Taylor.
Oh my God, Taylor.
So when we got Big Snacks,
I have an answer to your question.
When we got Big Snacks, I was pretty excited. I was very excited about Eddie Curry. Eddie was really good his second year as a Knick. I was very excited about Eddie Curry. Did not work out. I guess almost every move we made from 2001 to 2010, when the move was made, I was usually like, "That's a good move," and then it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. That is like every move.
And we rarely ever made like big free agent moves because we never had cap space. So most of them, 2010, when we signed Amari Stoudemire and Raymond Felton, and we're under the cap. That was the first time the Knicks were under the cap in 14 years, going back to the summer of 1996 when we signed Allen Houston and Chris Childs and traded for Larry Johnson. They went 14 straight off seasons without being able to sign a free agent, basically outright.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some
nice pass, Josh.
Listen, I was doing cartwheels when we traded for Stephon Marbury. Didn't work out.
I think a lot of Knicks fans were.
That's my one. So that would have been my answer.
Yeah,
I was a big Steph guy growing up in Brooklyn.
Do you understand how big it would have been? And it's great to see Stephon back at the Garden now, getting some love. But do you realize in real time how big it would have been if the Knicks were good with Stephon Marbury leading the charge?
I know.
But those rosters were terrible. Just everything was just not good.
Management.
Yo, the Knicks in transition have been fantastic.
Wow, pushing the lead up to 10.
Of course.
Spike Lee likes it. There's his son Jackson right next to him.
My answer in terms of the Knicks signing that I thought would be much better than he was is Torrey Murray.
Random.
Wow.
Off season 2013, I believe.
I thought he was actually going to be
Torrey Murray.
I thought he was going to be like a legitimate NBA player. He's a coach now.
Interesting.
Where?
Do
we know?
He's on an NBA staff.
Here's one.
We'll find it.
Although he's a really good player, it just didn't work out for the Knicks. Zebo.
Yeah. I was high on that too.
But that was a terrible mix with him and Eddie Curry together.
I had to go with the under the radar one. He is a player development coach with the Sixers. I was watching a Sixers game. Like early in the season, and I saw him just like in the back. I was like, I recognize that face because I thought that face would be like a solid 8th man in the NBA.
I was anti Bargnani from the second that trade was made.
To be fair, I didn't think it was going to be that bad
because we were so good with Carmelo at the 4.
Yeah,
and then you bring in Bargnani, put Melo back to the 3.
Have you ever met somebody else pro that trade?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, a lot on Twitter.
Because there are some Knicks fans who think everything is going to work out no matter the circumstances.
Because their thing was,
if I know these people, Anthony knows these people.
You get Bargnani and you like bring Roy Hibbert out the paint.
Right.
That was their thing. I don't know.
Okay. I saw that, but like I was an NBA junkie. I'd watch him play in Toronto, and I was like, nope.
I think look, conceptually, you could make an argument, but the problem was what you gave up.
Right.
Like the first round pick was over the top. If you do everything but the first round pick, I think people hate it less.
Probably.
It's like whatever.
Was that 1 or 2 first round picks?
I think
for Bargnani.
No, but I also think it was like a second or two.
You know, fleecing by Messiah.
It was the 2014 first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me.
Along
You
with
know what?
Camby and Novak.
Novak.
I
Yeah.
really want to know this now because I've blocked.
You
it
were
out.
better off having Novak do nothing and shoot 3 shots a game than Bargnani playing 35 minutes a game.
Okay, it was Bargnani for Camby, Novak, Quentin Richardson too, who you forget was like on the roster.
Yeah, the Knicks got him with like 2 games left in the
Yeah.
2012,
Yeah.
2013 season.
Yeah,
After he
yeah.
was a Knick from 2005 to 2009.
Yeah, and Earl Barron wasn't around, so they just traded Quentin Richardson instead.
Marcus Pearl Bear had like 5 stints with the Knicks.
And all of them double doubles.
Yep.
Marcus Camby, Steve Novak, Quentin Richardson, 2014 second rounder, and a 2016 first rounder, and
2016
a
first
2017 second rounder. So
Jalen Suggs.
That's
Jalen
right. So
Suggs
that's
going
right.
crazy.
2016 draft, we did not have our first round pick
Right.
from that trade. That's
Suggs
right.
is
hurt.
still down.
There's so many years in the last 20 years where we didn't have our first round pick because of a trade.
The picks became
Because of a bad trade.
Yeah,
too.
because of a bad trade.
the
Yes.
picks became Xavier Thames, who was Jakob Poeltl, and that's
That's a good
Yeah.
player.
That's the one. He's still a
Still leads.
legit
He's a good
NBA
player.
starting center. And the second round pick was Jonah Bolden, Australia's finest. Who
But see, it's the thing for me is like
Yeah.
it's not even about who it became. It's about you had, especially if you look at 2016. That's a year when they were trying to like sort of going down.
Yeah.
Supposedly could have rebuilt. What if you could have added a piece there before you
Right.
had Porzingis in 2017?
Yeah.
Jakob
That's
was a
the
lottery pick too. He was like a top 10 pick.
Jakob's a good player. It's fine. Player.
That's like the Eddie Curry trade. You lost first round picks in 2006 and
Well, who
2007.
did those picks
the
become?
funny thing
Let me
is,
see.
I believed in that trade.
I did too. Because it was like, oh, we get Eddie Curry, we can win now. And obviously, we did not win now.
I mean, when you got him, he was like 22, 23.
Yo,
Yeah.
those
And he
are some
showed some
dark
promise,
days in Knicks
too.
Yeah.
basketball.
Yo, to be fair, look, Eddie Curry did not work out. I'm not saying that. There was one year where
06-07, Eddie was
Yeah.
good. Eddie
there
was
was
very
like
good.
fringe,
The start all-star.
very
Yeah.
fringe all-star
Yep,
buzz.
yep.
I forget who wrote a column for one of the big newspapers at the time was campaigning for Eddie Curry to be an all-star.
Eddie
that
was
year.
great in the 06-07 season.
I think personally, I think Raymond Felton 2010 had a better case, but still,
Yeah.
like there was a Eddie Curry. Let me see what the trade was.
Oh!
OG. Oh,
What a second.
good
jump.
follow.
Wow.
Good follow. 71 first half points. That's unacceptable defense from Orlando, who prides themselves on
And
defense.
it's a pretty good.
There's a rebound for OG.
Oh!
Closer than I thought. The Eddie Curry trade is long. Jesus
Yeah,
Christmas.
yep.
Traded with Antonio Davis and a 2007 first round pick, Wilson Chandler, to the Knicks. Ironically, that first round pick, to the Knicks for Jermaine Jackson, Mike Sweetney,
The 06 first round.
Tim Thomas. The 06 first round pick was the killer. That was LaMarcus Aldridge. And then 07 first round pick was Joakim Noah. And
Oh,
then,
that's right. The Bulls had two lottery
I-
picks in
two-
06. They selected Tyrese Thomas.
Tyrese Thomas.
they trade because that one was
They
then
traded Tyrese Thomas for LaMarcus Aldridge, right?
or LaMarcus Aldridge for Tyrese Thomas.
Correct.
Reverse,
Because
yes.
LaMarcus Aldridge went to
The Blazers.
Portland.
Yep.
And then Joakim Noah,
They wish they
obviously.
could have
in
that
07.
back.
Two really like all-stars.
Yep.
Guys who were all-stars multiple times.
One of the most sad Knick moments from that era was I was actually working at the 06 draft. I was, 22 years old, and the Knicks had the 20th pick, and there were some decent players available. I think Quincy Doobie was taken at 19.
Yeah.
I
A
think
lot of people.
Rondo was
Balkman draft.
Rondo was
Yeah.
available. Marcus Williams was available, who ended up not being a good pro anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the Knicks are going to draft Marcus Williams, have him be the backup, who I loved
He
in
was
college.
falling at that.
Just-
time.
I hate
You just had to hide your
I
laptop.
couldn't stand you.
But
Kyle Lowry.
forgot about that.
Kyle Lowry was another one.
And then the Knicks take this guy, Ronaldo Balkman, and I was in the theater, and I remember
He wasn't
I
supposed to
was
be a
covering
first
that
round
draft for ESPN Radio 1050. We had a pamphlet of like 130 prospects.
Yeah.
Balkman was not on it,
So you're like, who's this guy?
but Isaiah saw something in him and that nobody else did.
Balkman played exactly how I thought he would.
Terrible.
Not even
No.
that.
Hustle.
He did hustle.
hustle play.
He did hustle.
I have a theory about players who look like Balkman playing a certain way.
He did hustle.
Yeah, they hustle. And especially in that era of
Yep,
basketball.
he did.
no,
He
they
did,
hustle.
he did pretty well for the Puerto Rican national team, though.
He played, I believe, in the NIT a few months
Yes, he
earlier, and
Correct.
Isaiah was like, "I can make him a star."
Yeah. And they capped it off with Marty Collins later in that
Yep,
first round.
yep.
Marty.
Which is the worst pick.
Yep.
That
Yep.
That was the worst pick.
Knicks fans have gone through trying to
Yep.
make themselves believe about some people. All right, it's halftime. 71-64 is the lead. Knicks looking strong.
Really
Everybody's
good.
feeling good. You know what we do at halftime? We take a break. We stretch our legs. Go get something to drink. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more. My guy Anthony Donahue here with Bryan Fonseca and myself.
Don't
We'll
go
be back.
anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. We will be back here on the New York Got Game live Knicks Watch Party. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, and we will be back with more. Stay right here. We'll be back with the second half. Should be a fun one. All right, welcome back. Second half. NBA Cup semis. Knicks up 71-64. Dexter, Henry, Bryan, Fonseca. My guy Anthony Donahue with
Yo,
us
yo.
in the building.
Drive already by Paolo.
Now it's a 5-point game. Knicks had a strong second quarter. They outscored the Magic 38-28. And the defense looked good again. Jalen Brunson was cooking with 25 in the first half. Turnover here. Knicks looking a little sloppy right now. Jalen Suggs also had 25 in the first half.
Oh, he missed it.
Wow.
Wow, what a gift.
That's a huge swing.
That's
right
a
there for the
4-point
Knicks.
swing right there.
Yeah, that's a huge
You want to
was-
avoid that third quarter run for Orlando if you're the Knicks.
Yeah, you think Orlando's going
Both
to try to
ways,
come with
really,
a lot of
but-
energy here.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson. Yeah, people were worried about him having the flu. He's fine.
You saw the photo of him allegedly being in a nightclub last night
Jalen?
at 4 a.m. It was like,
Yeah, but he was wearing Knicks gear. So
Yeah.
it's a stupid photo, but I
Yeah.
would put it out there. Like,
yeah, it's a
Jalen's-
fake photo.
Jalen's going to go out to a club
Yeah.
in Vegas with Knicks gear on. Come
While sick. Yeah, he had a Knicks hat on.
So it was
It's like,
AI.
Something.
Or
photo from
Photoshop,
some completely
whatever.
different
They need
place.
to like cancel AI.
Yo, you're done. You know AI at all?
I've actually never used it.
I don't.
Ever.
I
Use
think
ChatGPT.
we're too.
I've never used ChatGPT ever.
like Time making it the person of the year is bullshit.
Wait, making who the
Wait,
person
that
of the
really
year?
happens?
AI.
AI is the only AI I acknowledge is Allen Iverson. Where they made AI person of the year?
Oh, yeah.
How? It's
can
not.
you
a,
make-
it's
How
not,
can you make a
it's
person
not-
when
wait,
something's not a person?
it's not a person. How is that possible?
Hold on. Let me get it.
Oh, sorry. The creators of AI were named Person of the Year.
Yeah. The architect. Yeah,
That's
yeah. Not
wild.
literally AI, but like
Okay.
architects of AI.
That's
And-
not offensive interference? That's interference? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was.
So I did every now and then during the season I do contests for Knicks tickets, and every now and then I'll do something along lines of like, tell me in 3 sentences why you want these tickets. And I did a contest last
Yeah.
year for a pair of tickets for Knicks Christmas Day, and I think I said, tell me in 3 sentences or less why you want these tickets and keep it like Christmassy or whatever. And then I'm getting all these comments, and then all of a sudden Alicia was like, bro, most of these are probably AI.
Probably.
Like they would be like, you know, comments super
Uh-oh.
long, like it's,
Oh, he caught a
oh my
strike.
god, that went in.
He made it too.
Oh, it did go in.
Well, that's not Bancaro.
No, that's
No.
black. He thought Desmond Bain. I think they're trying to say he got like
That
undercut.
was crazy.
They're trying to say he got undercut. I think
I don't think he got undercut. He
it didn't
scored
look
a
like
strike.
it in real time. Let's see the replay though.
Get off your phone,
You
Spike.
saw that right?
Get off your phone.
Okay, there's a
Josh
steal.
Hart was upset.
What a pass!
Nah, he's not undercut.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That went in.
Yeah,
You
it's
know-
a foul, but I don't think it was like. But I also can't tell from that angle. Like, did he
The
just tap him
contact-
or
the
did he
contact
whack
looks
him?
very light.
It did. He was also in the air,
Yeah.
so that's where I'm trying to get.
But
Bain gets a technical.
no, that's great. I was wondering why the Knicks were walking down to the other end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
and
he was talking to the official and trying to defend his
Go ahead,
teammate.
play dodgeball again, Bane. Do
Why
that.
they- That's so funny that Bain gets a technical.
There you go.
East Blue Drew doesn't like this start.
Yeah, he also doesn't like AI.
He also
AI
says-
is going to destroy everything learned from the Matrix and Terminator. He's out learned everything. He also said that he got his alcohol, so he's good. What you drinking, East Blue Drew? What are you drinking over
Greg says third quarter of doom. I wouldn't say that yet. It is a bit of a run from Orlando, but not like the run.
there? Also, shout out to my guy, Wardy. Wardy in the building. Tyler Ward, great Mets creator, content creator, is there. Appreciate you, Wardy. Wardy, if you listen, I will talk to you soon about this Mets offseason that is very disappointing. Bang that.
Yeah,
There you
OG.
go. On your head.
That's a great drive by OG.
It was. Arms too
Ooh.
short to box with God.
His arms are too short, actually. I'm really glad that the Mets signed a shortstop to play first base.
All the
today.
way. That's a good take.
Wow, good
Okay,
take. Cat.
That could have
Cat.
been an and one.
All right. The Knicks have been fantastic in transition.
What was
That-
the total
that
for
also-
this? What was the over under?
224. I took the over.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have jumped on that.
East Blue Juice had some Johnny Walker Black. Oh, man, that sounds
Wow.
a good night. Cookies.
It was a pass. Yep.
Let's go, Jalen.
Yeah. So he is 30 now.
You know what's funny? I kind of thought about Jalen Brunson might give us a 40-piece tonight.
I thought about it too.
And I didn't do it.
I don't know.
Oh,
Seems
man.
too predictable, but they can't stop him.
Hey,
He's got 30.
Might have to pour some more Johnny Walker Black here. This is the Knicks. Every time the Magic get close, the
Knicks go right back.
Knicks go right back.
He's 30 on 19 shots.
You like that response? That's fine.
No, I'm saying
Great.
he's doing it efficiently.
Yeah,
too.
he's doing it officially.
He's 12 for 19. 12 for 19.
It's great. I want to talk a little bit about Anthony, what he does. For people who don't know, Anthony hosts a lot of events around the Knicks for fans, a lot of fan events.
Yeah.
You're like the best at doing this and
Thank
bringing
you,
a lot of
thank
different people together with it. It's funny, you and I talked about this. I think this was 2 years ago for the playoffs. We were outside the Garden. We were doing some videos. And I was really asking, I was like, this was not on camera, but I was like, yo, how much are you enjoying this? And he was like, Dex, I'm really enjoying this. And I get it. You love being around the Knicks.
I do,
games,
of course.
which is dope. But you really also enjoy bringing the people to these
I
experiences.
do. And I've been doing it for a very long time. I've been hosting events at the Garden for over 10 years. I've been hosting Knick fan events itself going back to 2010 when I used to host events in bars for road games.
Yeah, you for road games.
So now I've been doing it at the Garden for the last 10 plus years. I'm hosting one on Friday night. I'm bringing 100 people to the Knicks Sixers game. We're gonna have a dope pregame party across the street. Jacob's Pickles.
There you go.
Drinks from the Irish exit, and then we'll go watch the game. Then after the game, everybody gets to go on the court, shoot a free throw on the court, and get a professional photo taken of them. And every event is different. My next event after that is going to be January 7th versus the Clippers. That one, we'll have a pregame party at American Whiskey on 30th Street between 7th and 8th. Food's included, drink specials. We'll go into pregame warm-ups early before the fans let in. Watch the teams practice close to the court, watch the game together. So every event's a little different. Follow my social media, Anthony MSG, for more information.
Yo, you do a great job with that.
Thank you.
No, I mean that seriously. And there's different stuff for fans to do.
Yep.
Like I was just thinking, we were talking about this before, the free throw stuff. Some people never get to touch the Garden court.
Of course.
Some people never even get to put
or touch an NBA ball.
Right. Yep. And imagine going on
the court.
Going on the Garden court, shooting a free throw. It's really an incredible experience.
And they get a photo.
Yep. Now, professional.
If you miss the free throw, you got to keep it moving.
I would say most people miss it. It's actually crazy.
That's unfortunate.
It's crazy. Each event's about 100 people. I mean, I would say 70% miss the free throw.
I'll tell you what, if I missed it, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Crazy.
I hit a free throw on the Garden floor. I straight up.
Yeah, look, I was a pretty good free throw shooter. I wouldn't want to miss that.
You want to miss it? No, that's good.
So I have a lot more events coming up this season. So if you've been to one, come back. If you haven't, hit me up on social media, Anthony MSG, on Twitter or Instagram.
There you go. Hit him up. And if you want to go to a game, you just like, listen, watch parties are cool that people go to. That's the thing. I've met so many different Knicks fans and different stuff where I pulled up to pregame events, different things. And it's like the Knicks community, for the most part, most of y'all are lovely people.
Yeah.
I would like to say that.
Get some crazy folks every now and then.
Every now and then.
Actually a lot. But
most of the
I was going to say.
Most of the Knicks fans are fantastic.
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
I see Knicks fans out in the street, or sometimes they recognize.
Well, they're always fantastic in the street. They're the people that say crazy things to you online aren't going to say that to you in person.
They never got that energy.
Never. Yeah.
Keep the same energy if you're going to, or just don't be crazy. Let's not do that.
Just be normal.
Just be normal. You can be cool. You don't got to do all that. But nah, man, you got to keep up the good work.
No, thank you. And if you've never been to an event, please hit me up. I'd love to have you.
Yeah, and so for you guys out there too, sometimes just being able to go to those events and connect with other Knicks fans is pretty dope as well.
And that's one of the most beautiful things about my events, besides the experience, the food, the game, is so many people become friends at my events. Maybe you came to an event in 2018 and you're still friends with that person in 2025. So that happens all the time.
Yeah.
So new friendships are being made every Anthony event.
There you go. Bringing people together with the bond of the Knicks, and not bad at all. Now, I gotta talk about this because you and I were talking about this before we even came on air, and all of us care about this because all of us were tapped in yesterday. Nas and Premier album dropped.
Nas is there.
Nas is in the building.
You introduced the Knicks highlight montage before the game started.
That was interesting.
He's supposed to perform apparently too.
Maybe performed at halftime.
Maybe.
Yeah,
no. I think it's gonna be like
between the games.
Yeah.
Probably that's what they're probably gonna do. Have him between the games.
Yeah.
That's probably what they do.
So I was looking to see it. Yeah, they said no.
Oh wow! Look at that! Wow, shake, bake.
Got him.
Oh.
Cat, come on.
Moncaro.
I'll get back to my point on Nas in a second after this possession.
That's
here.
it.
Oh, wow.
It's a big shot from Moncaro for 3. Nope.
Wendell Carter, like you could kind of live with his 3-point shot.
Yeah, but he hit a couple against him in the last game on
That's
Sunday.
true. He's not a bad 3-point
No,
shooter,
he's
but
not.
I don't
Big
think
shot.
I don't
Could it
think
be
he
a
needs to
5-point
sell out
game?
is the point.
Big 3
big
for
shot.
Desmond Bain. Cuts
That's
the
a
lead
big
to
three.
5 with 8 minutes left.
I
in the
really want a
third.
playoff series between these
It
two.
would be a good series.
I really want,
think
like,
I think it'd be fun.
It'll be the 2-3 or the 1-4. I see it being in the semis most likely,
I'd like it.
but I got to see where the standings are.
And I think Knicks fans are starting to have a disdain. Oh,
Magic
looking
too.
The Magic.
The fan
yeah.
bases are starting to,
I don't think I know any Magic fans. I mean,
I know one.
that's not disrespectful. I just, you
Yeah.
know, they're a smaller city, of course. So
I know a few.
I know one.
speaking of the Magic, did you ever watch the 30 for 30 on the Orlando Magic 90s team? Great documentary.
That's actually one I haven't watched.
great.
It is
It's
good.
really good. Really
is good.
I actually got to watch
Actually.
the Stuart Scott one that just
Yeah,
dropped.
same,
I haven't
same.
watched that yet either.
Yeah, the Orlando
I gotta watch
Magic
that too.
story of those teams is excellent.
That was to tie the game.
It was.
So the Knicks have to be careful.
Yeah,
here.
Orlando's on a 7-0 run right now.
Yep.
Yeah, and now we're getting to, okay, whose bench is going to play better
Yep.
because the starters are about to come out soon, little by little. And Mitchell Robinson's already at the scorer's
They
table.
seem to get back to getting to the paint. They're not getting enough sprays.
Yeah, Cat.
Let's go, Cat. Okay. So y'all have been looking for a little aggressiveness from
See,
Cat.
that's his
Woo.
dunk range.
Yeah, not
he was doing too much the last
not
time.
right in front of the foul line. Wow, big 3 for the Orlando
Anthony Black.
Magic. Anthony
Black's hit some big threes.
Black.
Anthony Black.
And Jalen Suggs has come to play too. You gotta give that man
Suggs
credit.
he's
That's a
Ooh,
flop. That's a flop.
They're
Come
giving him that.
on.
they're going to give him that.
That is a flop.
Let me see it again, but my brow.
Like, come on. This is the biggest flop you've ever seen.
This drive, Wendell Carter gets cooked here.
Desmond Bain won,
Business
no problem.
decision.
Made a business decision. No problems.
That's smart. Either you foul him hard or you don't touch him.
Greg 5592, who also said that the team, he said Magic came out with more energy.
He said, "You see, everybody's
"I bet you
cold
lose."
except Brunson." That's what he said. He's like, "I bet you we lose." Score's tied.
Tie game now. Knicks have led by as many as 10 in this one. 12-2 run for the Magic.
Yeah, this is literally what I was talking about.
The thing I'm gonna say is like yes, but the Knicks have responded every time the Magic have made their run. Anthony Black's starting to be a little bit of a pest.
He's a good defender, man.
He is.
He's legitimately a good defender. That looked awkward.
That flex looked awkward.
I got to give you my prop update in a sec. Next break.
Cookies. I love how
It's
Iron
good.
Eagle was on point with him.
Oh, come
Wow.
on, Mitch.
Yeah,
Come on, Mitch.
That was a good pass because he led him perfectly.
Gotta put in that
was on
chip
Mitch.
shot.
I agree.
Orlando with a chance to tie or take the
Oh,
lead.
That's a good.
This
pass.
motherfucker.
That's a good pass.
That's a great MF for you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Honestly, yeah, that was worth it.
you felt all the
You gotta-
disdain for
You
Jalen
got,
Suggs.
you got to make him count, you know?
Oh man,
It sucks.
come
That's
on, Cat.
That's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. Orlando's on a run right now. You want to get a good shot right there. You don't want to force a 3 from 28 feet out.
And they have the lead.
Bad shot right there
Time
by Karl Anthony Towns. Shut the fuck up.
You know how mad I would be if Desmond Bain swung his little arms at me like that?
It might hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Bad. I didn't like that shot by Cat, man.
Nah, I didn't like it either.
They're on a run. You gotta get a better shot than that.
I like it. Hey, I love this intensity though.
Yes.
I want
love
a playoff
this
series
intensity.
so bad.
You know what's funny? You said you want to see a close game at home.
I do.
You
Here
might
we
get
are.
you might get a close game
in
here.
Vegas.
People,
Yep.
The people might get to see how
Yep.
you are at home a little crazy.
Yep.
When the
Yep.
game gets close. We might get to see that. Craig says just like that is tied while the rest of the team is cold because we have a ball hog named Brunson. This ain't
Wow.
winning basketball.
Crazy there. Crazy talk, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Crazy talk.
I think Brunson has played in the flow of the game. I don't look at this as ball hogging.
No, it's not.
I don't think so at all.
I think it's
whatsoever.
one of those things where, Greg, are you looking at the stat sheet very closely? Because Brunson does have 20 shots. Nobody else has more than 10, and he has 2 assists. I don't think that's reflective of him being a ball hog this game. I just feel like if I had to look at usage, I can't look at the usage live, but I don't get the sense that he's dominating the ball like
I don't
that.
think so either.
In the first quarter, there was a little bit of that, but he was also making every shot. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I think it's been within the flow of the game.
Right, that's the point. I think other guys have been appropriately involved. By the way, before we go any further, because we mentioned the props earlier. So OG, 18.5 points and rebounds. He's at 17 right now. So need 2 more from OG. And then Josh Hart, 26.5 PRAs at 17 right now.
All right.
That's what we're looking at.
I had him for a double-double. He's 6
I also have
6.
Tristan Da Silva to make 2 threes, but we won't talk about that because he's 0 for 3 so far.
You never know. Well, the Knicks fans don't want to see him get hot. So they're like,
speaking of
with you.
Paolo, 0 for 6, 0 for 5 from 3. Orlando's 10 for 28 as a team. If you've noticed, they've really elevated their opportunities from 3. Like they've really tried to make a concerted effort, especially after that first quarter where they didn't take as many. They've been taking a lot more threes and trying to space more. Orlando has in these last 2 quarters. 10 of 28, 36%, so that's not bad. Knicks are only 4 for 16 from 3, the Knicks. So they're not taking a ton.
Right.
And which is, I think, more than anything, credit to Orlando's defense, and also the Knicks have been more focused on attacking the basket. 4 for 16, though. They've only made 4 threes. OG is 2, Cat is 1, Brunson is 1. So they're not taking a ton from deep, and I think Orlando wants that.
What do y'all feel like the Knicks have to do? Oh, besides stop Orlando.
Just stop.
To get back.
Just play their game, like don't force shots. Don't force threes. Maybe slow the pace down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to be a lot more Jalen. It's always a lot of Jalen Brunson, but slow the game down a little bit. Take better shots. Don't force the issue.
Watch the backdoor cuts. Watch the threes from the corners and the top of the key because Orlando's getting to some of those. And when you have mismatches, try to avoid the mismatches first of all, because Desmond Bane and Jalen Suggs, they're getting comfortable just pulling from 3 because they have a Mitchell Robinson in front or somebody's off balance. So. There's these little things that the Knicks clean up defensively that it's the reason why Orlando's gotten the lead so far.
Yeah, Orlando's on a 15-4 run. It's their first lead since 36-35 in the second quarter. So let's see how the Knicks respond. They've been throwing punches. Orlando's throwing a big punch back now. Orlando's a good team. Let's see how they respond. I think you're going to see Jalen Brunson get trapped a lot here. They're going to try to get the ball out of his hands. Brunson.
Good drive. Oh.
I think that's the right shot, though. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I thought Mitch.
The way he took the layup, probably, but.
Bane on Mitch. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, jeez.
That's excellent.
Oh, good D, OG.
That could have been a foul. Man.
Yeah, I think we sometimes undervalue how good OG is defensively.
Today he's gotten a couple. I don't know how many steals he has, but he's definitely.
Greg 5592. He's over with this game. Says shout out to Orlando. I'm moving forward. This Brunson.
It's clean.
The Brunson Knicks are trash. Okay.
Is he a Knicks fan?
Who knows?
Let's see.
He sounds like an angry Knicks fan. Doesn't like how he's playing. He said the game's over.
Jet Howard.
Come
on, Cat.
He's not very good. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's that?
Jet Howard.
Get McKell involved a little bit more offensively.
I think, yeah.
He missed that shot.
I think
hit him more in that mid-range situation.
Try to get him to attack too. He's done a little more of that this year. Brunson, you don't.
Right now, Orlando's controlling the game.
Cat's got to come over.
Oh my god, you can't let that happen, bro. Jet Howard doesn't have the biggest bag. People when they drafted him,
have a bag?
When they drafted him, Magic
good
fans
shot.
were like,
Come on, OG.
For the over.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good shot by OG.
Also on my fantasy team, so I'll take it.
17 for OG.
Jordan Clarkson minutes. Here we go. About to check in.
Yeah, these bench minutes are going to be crucial for
We're
the
going to see
Knicks.
Gershon Yabusele too.
Only 6 bench points for the Knicks. It's got to get up there. I didn't like
It's
that
not a good.
by.
I
didn't like that by Mitch.
I don't mind Paolo shooting. He's 0 for 6 from 3 this game, and he's not like a knockdown shooter. But I get the principle of it is correct.
It's more of that for me.
Yeah, the principle of it is correct. I agree. But if they want Paolo to shoot threes every single time, I feel like, okay, I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't know there was a World Basketball Day.
Greg, I feel like you got to be trolling. He's like, Brunson's very selfish. I'll get him out of here, being honest. The entire team is ice cold.
Or this is
welcome to basketball, Greg.
This is combo.
Nobody scores 190 points a game, Greg.
Greg, who's your favorite player on the Knicks?
It's not Brunson.
No.
No, I want to know. Like,
It's probably like Pacome Dadier. He's probably one of those guys. Like, I remember one time I was doing my show on the Knicks.
lob.
Woo.
You know, sometimes fans say crazy things, and I'm not saying every take I have is right all the time. Nobody's right all the time. I remember I'm doing the show one time back 2011, 2012 season, and somebody calls in and they were like, the Knicks, you know, we got to stop going to Melo so much. We got to run the offense through Josh Harrelson.
Stop it.
Wait,
Jorts.
what?
Jorts. Remember Jorts?
That was
Harrelson?
one phone call, but my point is sometimes
Okay.
fans say ridiculous things that make no sense because they.
Was the person like from Kentucky?
No, I think remember a lot of Knicks fans hated Melo,
Okay, so he's probably from Kentucky or Long Island. Those are my guesses.
so he was like, "Yeah,
Greg says he's a Knicks fan. House Towns only have 8 shot attempts. Greg,
That is a little surprising.
but they're up 1. What are we talking about?
That is a little surprising.
Like,
I think I get the point.
can we let the game play
But
out?
I think Greg is like, yo, if it keeps up this way, they're not gonna finish well in the fourth quarter. And I'm not saying like that's right, but that has kind of been a theme at times this year.
But it hasn't
So-
been because of, I think, what he's saying. I've also seen
Not
plenty-
because, yeah.
I've seen plenty of games with Jalen Brunson cooking through 3 quarters, get blitzed in the fourth quarter, make all the right basketball plays, where his teammates will score.
Yeah, but there's also been other games where he's been great through 3, and then the other team focuses in on him, and then nobody else has it going.
Yeah, I mean, things happen. It's like,
come on, guys, get the rebound."
there's not like a perfect formula for every
They got
game
bailed
where
out
everybody's
there.
going to have the
Jeez.
right amount of shots at the right time.
See, this is a matchup I'm fine with, actually, if I'm Jalen Brunson.
Oh wow, what a move!
Yeah, that's not
See?
selfish. That's smart
See,
basketball.
that's fine, because Tristan Da Silva is not going to have the quickness to keep up with him there. And that's the thing. He's taking advantage of some pretty decent matchups. Oh, my goodness.
Yo, Mitch has not guarded in space well at all this year, man.
Yeah.
Really at all.
This is why, I mean, look, I'd see what I can get. I'm not saying I'd definitely move him,
I've
but
been banging the drum on that.
I see what I can get.
Oh, Jalen's
He's
cooking.
selfish.
He's going for 70.
He's so selfish.
What does he have,
Jalen's
34?
Jalen's cooking.
34? Yeah. Here comes Cat. Mike Brown sees what I see.
Yep.
Yep.
No.
They're just missing easy looks. Knicks are getting lucky.
Now,
here.
Mikhail, I
Good
saw
pass.
it. Good
Yeah.
pass. He's selfish. He's so selfish. That was a great assist. That was poor defense by the Magic there. You can't let Bridges just roll to the basket like that. Okay, Mitch. That's not a foul?
Oh,
Take it down.
Is that on Black?
Yeah, it's got to be. He pulled OG down.
Yeah, this.
Ooh.
oh, that's
There's not a lot Tristan Da Silva could do there. I mean, he could just play better, but you know.
that's just elite footwork right there.
Yep. That was an elite pass.
Bridges just beat the break.
That's where Bridges has just been so much better. I think that he doesn't get. There's Dolan in the background right there.
Representing.
With his next.
I like the scarf.
I do like the scarf. But I Bridges has been so good at running the court and getting to his spots.
Kollek
among other
minutes.
things.
I have a nice Knicks Kith scarf. I've only worn once.
I have a Knicks scarf too.
I feel like I'm going to wear it more.
Oh, last time I wore it.
I'm just not a scarf guy.
Same.
Sometimes you got protection neck. Word to the woo. Come get some.
Ah!
Ooh, Brunson crossing and stared at him. But he's so selfish. I'm going to keep saying it.
I do
As
think
long as it keeps
I
cooking.
do think he kind of pushed them, but you know,
Who cares?
he got away with one there.
That's just a trip.
That he just
On
fell.
his own foot, over his own feet.
You got to create
Okay,
the jump
I
ball
have
there.
to say something here. I've never liked it in basketball. I don't like it.
The
If
jump ball?
somebody's down on the floor, you can't just jump on top
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them,
yeah.
over them for the jump ball. Now you got to, if you're on the side of the ball, it's fine. You can't just jump on the dude. I kind of don't like it.
Yeah, see.
It wasn't push up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They do, yeah. It's
They're like,
funny.
yo, you gonna let that happen?
Dwayne Wade is so
No,
right
yo.
about that. Yeah, at that point, you just gotta because nobody can save you there. If you don't get the call, you don't get the call.
The Knicks, I'll give them credit. After that 15-4 run, a decent, not great one, decent response here. Too many Jalen Brunson buckets.
Give me more of them. There's no limit to Jalen Brunson buckets.
This is an interesting lineup. Clarkson, Kolek, Brunson, and the double bigs.
It is.
He likes that spot. Oh, yes. Here we go. Here we go.
You went from the Jordan
Mitchell Robinson free throws.
Mitchell Robinson at the free throw line.
Here we
Oh,
go.
God.
All right. The tally is 5 for 25 on the season.
So the Knicks have responded. That was a 15-4 run by the Magic, 14-3 run now by the Knicks.
5 for 25 on the season. Let's see.
Anthony, you look nervous when it's coming in to Mitch.
He's gonna make the first one off the front rim, off the backboard, then in, and then brick the second. That's my prediction, but that's why
all possible.
That's why I don't gamble.
To be better than 20%.
Off the front rim, off the backboard, in.
Oh!
Okay. That's why I don't gamble. That's why I don't bet.
I mean, he got it in, though.
He did.
If you bet that he was going to make it, he made it.
Made
No,
it.
So
If
you
bet
win
that
the
he
bet.
missed it.
Forget the process. You win the bet. Now, here's the key. He's already elevated his percentage because he's at least 50% on this trip. He's 6 for 26.
That's crazy.
He's 6 for 26 now for the season.
Greg says, I see you only watch the Knicks. No, Greg, I watch the whole league. I am a diehard NBA watcher. I watch the entire league. He said, just to see Brunson take all these shots and don't care for style of play, it won't win you a championship ever. He ain't Jordan, and Jordan still needed his teams to play.
I mean, he's not Jordan, but no one's Jordan.
Right, but also, if you've watched the Knicks play this season, this is the way he's played in this game is not indicative of how the Knicks play every game. There are going to be games that call for Jalen Brunson to score a lot. There's been games that don't, and I think Mike Brown, the way he's worked this offense, this is an outlier.
6 for 27, Mitchell Robinson.
Listen, most fans will take 1 or 2 from Mitchell Robinson right now. The way Jalen Brunson is playing here, and I know he scored a lot in the last game too, it's an outlier. And to act and look at it and say it's not efficient, I think ignoring the efficiency is just.
To be fair, he has 3 assists in this quarter, which is good.
Well,
he's 5 for the game now. You know, it's more than. Oh boy.
So Bryan, you excited about the 20?
Oh,
what a recovery!
That was 2018, Mitch.
What an interesting third quarter. The Knicks start off hot, then Orlando comes back, and the Knicks come back. Then Orlando takes a 4-point lead, and now the Knicks have an 8-point lead.
It looked like Orlando. It looked like
recovery.
It looked like Orlando was gonna not pull away, but make the run bigger.
It's funny you said 2018 Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
His first 2 years, the Knicks was so bad, but he was awesome. I mean, he's still awesome. Don't get me wrong, but he used to block those threes.
But he used to foul all the time.
Yeah,
and he used to wear number 26.
But you would see things
not aesthetically pleasing basketball.
But he used to block those threes all the time.
Yeah. He used to his blocks per minute or per 100 possessions were, I think, maybe the highest his rookie year. And they've gone down since. But he's been like a good rim protector still, you know. He's more focused on just getting the rebound and ending the possession or creating a new possession if it's on offense. So he's definitely gotten smarter as
he's got way smarter. But I miss those threes he used to block all the time.
Yeah, he would block
feel like he's kind of a little more limited offensively than he used to be at times.
Well, he wasn't much. It was really his alley-oops anyway.
Yeah.
And he needed his offense maybe more on those teams.
Yeah.
Whatever offense he could give, you know what I'm saying?
We just want lobs and dunks.
The free throw shooting has gotten worse. That's the thing that needs to.
He's up to 22% now from the line.
Hey, listen.
Are you excited?
Yeah, he's like, he makes Shaq look like Steph Curry from the line. You know?
You're right, man.
Or Chris Dudley.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
That's not even a good batting average.
That's crazy.
6 to 27.
Oh,
so here we are, frantic fourth quarter about to happen.
Yeah, this is gonna be nervous times.
What do you guys expect?
I think they'll finish it off, but I think Orlando's not going away quietly.
No.
I think Orlando makes a run at some point in the fourth. The dangerous thing is if it's not early, but if it's like in the middle.
Yep.
Like if they hang around and then it's 3-4 minutes left and then we're tied and then it's like, okay, here we go.
Yep.
Like I think that's where it gets dicey. But the issue with Orlando is if it becomes a shot making contest and a shot creating contest between Jalen Brunson and Paolo Banchero / Desmond Bane, like that's advantage Knicks.
Yeah.
So in terms of defense,
If it's a shot competition, Jalen Brunson versus almost anybody, it's advantage Knicks.
The problem is if they blitz Jalen Brunson and no one else is able to take advantage, then
Of
Orlando,
course.
because Orlando has like a higher defensive upside,
Right.
I think. So yeah.
I think
Knicks hang on though.
I think the Knicks hang on for this, but I think we're going to see somebody else. I'm calling for a good Mikal Bridges quarter here.
Mikal Bridges.
I think Bridges is going to step up big here. I think you've got a pretty good game.
I'm going to go with Josh Hart.
I can see that too. That would shock me.
Not even just from a scoring standpoint, but like one of those quarters where he makes a 3 or 2, couple like a layup. Maybe he gets like 8 points, but he also gets like 4 or 5 rebounds, couple of assists. Like he has a big quarter. I'm not just saying that because like the over.
Yeah.
But Josh Hart in these big spots, like I tend to trust him more than other guys.
I can see it.
Brunson's Josh Hart apparently.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Oops. I want a playoff series between these teams so badly.
I would love a playoff series between
So
these teams because
badly.
it's been very competitive.
Orlando's only won the first quarter so far, which is interesting. All right, we're starting with Kolek. Kolek, Clarkson, Bridges, OG, Cat. So no Mitch.
Mitch was at 17 minutes.
Oh, good pass.
That's a good pass.
Oh,
Bridges.
sent it.
Come on, I needed you.
Whenever you miss a shot like this, the other team always hits a 3. I hope I'm wrong. Whenever you miss a
that's a backbreaker, 5 points.
I hope Orlando does not hit a 3 here. But
that's so funny.
That's the basketball gods, and you miss a chip shot like that.
Here's your 3. Oh,
Here's
the basketball god smiled upon
Yeah.
you, Anthony. It smiled on you.
Tristan De Silva's 0 for 4 from 3.
Good pass. Was it foul? Yeah, I thought Bridges had every right to complain.
Problem with the pass is he kind of led him into a double team.
Yeah,
It's like throwing your receiver over the middle.
hospital ball.
Yeah.
Just saw Stephen Bondi got some camera time right there.
Next to Jorge Sedano.
Yeah. Is that on the shot?
He didn't have possession, did he?
Nah.
Yeah.
He was asking for it, but I agree.
I like that Cat is looking for cutters, though. I
Oh,
like
Tyler.
Come on, Tyler.
Cat, I thought we'd see more of that this year, and we've seen it at times where Cat operating out of the high post as a passer looking for cutters because he can do that. That's another open 3.
I'll let him have that.
Yeah, he's
Good
been playing
rebound,
like
Cat.
ass this year, Tyus Jones.
Good push.
Uh-oh. It's Jordan
Oh,
Clarkson
he had-
time.
oh.
That was late. He missed them.
Yeah.
That should have been a
The
layup.
announcers called it.
Way to draw a foul on that. But God, he missed them.
He missed him big time.
Let's see that replay. They get these up so fast, man.
Bane is like, I should throw a ball.
If his arms weren't so short, he wouldn't have committed the foul.
Maybe. I'm still calling for my big Bridges fourth quarter. I'm still going with that.
When it hit the front of the rim, I was like, uh-oh.
Yep. That was like a Mitch free throw venture right there.
What is Marty Supreme about?
I have no
Is it a
idea.
sports
no
movie?
idea.
Okay,
I
they do.
don't know.
Okay.
Somebody tell us in the chat if you know.
Are Knicks fans going to watch it because Timothy Chalamet's in it?
Yes.
I'm not knocking. I don't really associate. I mean, he's new to the Knick fan thing, I guess. It's not.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Apparently
it's
not, because people keep pulling up like old photos he took with like
right.
Amari
Yeah, no,
Stoudemire
he's
and
just
stuff.
yeah. When it comes to celebrities now, I'm just so out of touch. When the Knicks will do like who's in the house,
Yo.
I don't know 80%
I
of
feel the
them.
same way. Like half the people, I'll be like, hey,
That's
funny.
so funny.
Shout out to our social media.
But when I was a
producers,
kid, I knew 95%. Now I know like 20%.
I might know a little bit more than that. Maybe I'd say it's like 35, 40%.
That's still low.
But like,
I know,
I
like,
agree.
The problem is I know like all the rappers and all the athletes and none of the actors.
Yeah, of course.
That's my issue.
Now, but there be some rappers I
come
don't know
on.
now, like the younger
That's-
ones.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, he was
This
still
is- this
that's
was an
that's
adventure.
technically legal.
Big
That was-
possession here for the Magic, down by 7, 9 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Oh,
Desmond Bain.
block.
Oh, good block by Cat.
he went to take off from too far.
So he did what Cat did.
Yeah,
before.
except his arms are shorter, so he couldn't go for the dunk. Tyler's got to be disciplined there.
Tyler had a bad turnover before.
Like you
on
knew
the
he was
other
gonna
end.
fake it. This is a good
Look at
block by
Cat.
Towns. Yeah.
You don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
Cat looking
Without fouling.
like the Kimbe Mutombo right there.
Yeah.
I saw him when he
Trap,
was in
don't
there.
foul.
Oh yeah, he was 03-04 season.
I was
Starting center opening night.
Good
eight,
pass.
I was 8, but I saw
Okay, Tyler the Creator. What good minutes, man.
we're not calling him that. People call him that?
I just decided to call him that.
I never
Tyler the
heard
Creator.
that.
You never heard? I just decided to do it.
Oh my god.
He's a creator. He's brilliant with the passing.
He's a good passer, very good passer.
No, he is.
You don't like
But
that nickname for him?
He's just very different from actual Tyler the Creator.
That's
Where
right.
I'm like,
They are not the same.
they're
They
very
are not the same.
Very
Very different.
But I mean, look, that's the one NBA skill he has that we know about
passing.
so far.
Yeah, we know
Yes.
about.
He's,
So
an
it's
elite,
fair.
he's an elite passer.
The shooting, TBD. The defense, it's
Hilarious.
an adventure. But the passing, he's one of the best passers from his draft class. That's why he went where
Greg,
he went.
Greg, you're killing me here in the chat. He said, "This is how Brunson needs to play: pass the rock like Colette. Colette makes
Hilarious.
the game easy for everybody."
That's amazing. And Nick fan saying that Jalen Brunson needs to play like Tyler Kolek. I'm about
So
to go home.
when you say play like Tyler Colette, do you also want him to be a sieve on defense? Not that
He's
Brunson's
going to
the best
argue that he
defender.
is already.
Not that Brunson's the best defender, but I
can't
mean,
say
like
that.
he's better than Colette.
Yeah.
Can Kolek shoot like? Do you want him to shoot? Do you want Brunson to shoot with Kolek?
No,
Yeah.
see, you need to see. Here's the problem: is you can't say he needs to play like Kolek. If you want to say, hey, he needs to play a little bit more like a traditional point guard,
Yeah.
then you can
That
make,
I will rock.
that
with you.
I could hear
see
you.
you a little more.
You
but
can't say he needs to play like Kolek specifically.
Right. That's crazy.
If you want to say he needs to play more like Halliburton, I don't know if people would agree with that, but I like
yeah,
you know what
that makes sense.
I could
at
hear
least.
that.
Yep.
I could hear that.
Also, I'm still confused. The Knicks have 3 other double-digit scorers on their team today, right?
You're gonna
OG is 19 on 8 of 12 shooting, efficient. Let's just talk about efficiency.
get us over.
Cat 6 of 8, only 8 shots, but very efficient. Cat also has a block to go along with 8 rebounds. Only 3 fouls for Cat in the fourth quarter.
That's fairly shocking.
Mikal Bridges 14 on 6 of 11. And Brunson is 37 points on 24 shots.
That's
Very efficient. Also, has 5 assists.
It's a lot of shots, admittedly, but he's making the majority.
he's
of
making a lot of
So what are
them.
we talking
15,
about?
15 to 24, I think is 66%.
Yeah, what are-
No, that's 60%.
Yeah,
What is that?
Like, I've seen good shots here from, I know it's only a couple.
62.5%.
It's early. We're basically a little over, under almost to 3 minutes in this quarter. But OG's got a bucket. Bridges got 2, got 2 free throws. Like, what are we talking about here? What,
I think we're in a great position tonight.
Tyler Kolek plus 16, Jalen Brunson 0.
get him out of here.
Greg, I got you.
Yo, Greg, your boy Bryan has got you. Greg, I'm not
I'll
saying,
play it,
I'm
I'll
not,
play it.
Greg, I'm being serious. If you want to say to me, hey, would I like Brunson to maybe be a little bit more point guard-ish?
Yeah.
Sure, I can see.
Kolek is the
That's a
best
fair
plus minus on the team.
Come on. But here's the thing. Here's why I disagree with Greg.
And I
Greg
think
says,
Kolek's been okay this game.
do you think Brunson has been not playing within the flow of the game? Because that's what I look
Yeah,
at.
I don't
I
think.
think he's been playing fine.
Yeah, I don't
within
think
the flow of
Jalen Brunson has forced the issue at all.
Yeah,
I don't think
and
so.
Look, there are times where that does happen. I don't feel like
I don't feel like
has
this is one of them.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't felt that way because he's taking advantage of good matchups, like switches on Tristan Da Silva, Wendell Carter Jr. in space, being able to get to his shots. Like other guys are cutting around him and they're not necessarily open, and he's not pulling up a bunch of grenades either. Like, I think he's been fine.
Good defense.
See, that's where that comparatively is not a good look. And Brunson's he's not doing a lot of those. Oh, that's a good matchup.
Good composure.
That's a
Oh.
good match.
Good block,
Oh,
though.
good
Tyler
block
with
by
the block.
Goga. Oh, pff,
Oh,
yeah.
Tyler's got no chance
I
there.
know there's nothing Cole can do. But that's a tough swing for the Knicks.
I used to hate when that happened in
No-
transition.
nothing the creator can do there.
I would always try to like hack the shit out of them or draw a charge. Like I would foul hard. I'm like, nope.
Good drive.
Yeah.
Almost.
Ooh.
You got it. Yeah.
One thing I'll say with OG, I think he's gotten a little bit better at this year is like when he gets into the paint like that, he's a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
Now, he was probably a little too patient, so went up a little sooner. But Taze had time to block him. And Kolek, there was nothing he could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was observing Jalen the whole time that he was out. He first got a painful deep tissue massage on his quad, and he had his left oblique wrapped up. And I was watching him wincing pretty much the entire time. He was on
Knicks
the
up
bench.
8.
He was moving along with his trainer.
Great steal. Ooh.
Yeah. Suggs has been battling through it. Notice he's calmed down from before.
No points in the second half.
He got hurt. Yeah.
He's really calmed down.
25 in the first half. No points in the second half.
I think one of the more impressive things in this game is how the Knicks have actually handled the non-Brunson minutes, which I think also
Because you know
proves my point
they're
about him
they're
as
better
well.
when he's not there. That's
And,
what Greg
and,
is saying.
and every time Orlando pushed, the Knicks pushed right back.
Yeah, some of that came with Brunson not on the floor, and I think that's going to bode well for confidence of
Oh,
guys.
good
like
D, good D. Come on, go.
That's a
There you go.
steal for Josh Hart. That's a good pass by Brunson.
Tyler
Yeah.
the Creator. Woo!
That's a
Craig,
good
your
pass
boy-
by Brunson.
Craig, your boy is playing well.
11-point game, 8 minutes left.
Suggs just called for a sub, I think.
I think so too. He's
Yeah.
getting up off the bench.
Yeah. That's not why they're gonna lose, but didn't help.
Yeah, Suggs is looking to me moving.
Suggs was
Really
killing
right.
before the injury too. Wow.
Good help there by Kolek. Damn. OG bit too hard.
What is it? What is he hurting?
Nah, he's looking at his finger.
Yeah,
He's limping now.
Suggs is. They were talking about his quad.
He didn't need to bite that hard because Suggs probably wasn't getting much lift.
He did not want that.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you came too hard.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
And he was trying to come out. All right, so Knicks up 11, 108-97.
There you go, Jordan. We got you. You just asked the score.
Oh, I didn't see that. Jordan, I got you. 108-97.
With
Knicks up
how much time?
in the fourth quarter.
Just literally took it off. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Suggs is
doesn't
shooting
look
these
right.
free throws, and he
7:40 to go.
can't get lift on them. 7:40 left, yeah. They have to navigate this without him. I think we're gonna have to see Anthony Black more,
Who's played well in this game.
who started with Suggs again, first time consecutively. They're already down Franz Wagner, so yeah, he missed both. Foul right away.
Well, 2 of the 3.
He missed 2 of the 3. Yeah,
It's a foul to get.
he
him out
just
of the game.
he fouled Kolek before, and they didn't call it.
Yeah. He's frustrated.
Yeah.
He tried.
I
to
think
get
Josh
him.
Hart went and asked him like,
Oh,
what
Suggs
the deal
going back
was.
to the locker room.
Yeah.
This has been a theme for them, unfortunately. Last year, it's like
Injury, yeah.
Suggs was out, then Suggs was out, came back. Paolo was out all of a sudden, and then somebody else, Franz would get hurt. Like, you know,
Yeah.
literally this year, Paolo got hurt, came back, then Franz got hurt, and now Suggs is going to the back after he had 25 in the first quarter,
Yeah,
first
he
half.
He was hurt.
It was him and Brunson going
Wow,
head
he
to
took
head.
his jersey off.
Yeah. You could tell in that lap before he took the 3, you could see he was moving around.
Yeah.
He almost didn't even want the ball. You could see the way he was
I don't know if
moving.
that means he's going to be out long term or but he's also a very intense, like
Or he
passionate player.
just knows he's out for the game.
Yeah, right. That's a brutal loss. Are we seeing Jace Richardson minutes?
Wow.
We are. We also see
Son
more-
of one of my favorite dunkers ever,
Jason Richardson,
Jason Richardson.
won the 2002 slam dunk competition.
02 and 03.
You won 03 too.
Oh, he
And,
bounced back.
and
That's
then
correct.
Fred Jones
I
took
meant-
the crown from him in
I
04.
remember 02 in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That was this is the most minutes I've probably seen Brunson and Kolek play together.
I mean, Kolek's played well.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
They're winning the Kolek minutes, which does
The
not
Kolek.
always happen. Does not always happen. So this has been Kolek's one of his better games. But again, look, Jose Alvarado's breathing down his neck. He's getting nervous.
Yeah, this is definitely one of Kolek's.
He saw the Ian
Better
Begley
performances
report
this
and he was like, "Yo,
he was like, nah.
Well, he said to Al Stefan Bondi last week, he's like, "Look, I'm fighting for my career here."
I'm glad he knows
And
that.
He's
He-
aware of
legit.
that.
Like, yo, when you're on that cheap of a, they have no real commitments.
Look, Kolek, he had that one bad turnover, but other than that, he's a pretty good. He's got a steal, 4 points, 4 assists, 3 boards. I think he's held up fine defensively.
he's done
Does
enough-
Mike Brown chew tobacco during the game, or is
No,
he has
I hope
he
not.
always has a spitting cup?
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds, maybe.
Maybe sunflower seeds.
Hopefully, it's sunflower
Yeah,
seeds.
hopefully he's not chewing tobacco.
Yeah, but he does have. I've noticed that during the games
He
at the
does,
Garden.
Yeah,
How many baseball players still do that?
I don't know. You don't. See
It's not
that
as
much
big as it
YouTube.
was, right?
Yeah, you still see it, but I don't know if it's also the smokeless one or, I mean, smokeless. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Jace Richardson, look at that.
Good cut.
Who I liked going into the draft. Yup, he got Kolek there. Kolek was crashing in and he attacked him. That was really good passing.
Yeah, they have.
It's a tough spot for Kolek
they
too.
have
The
him
ball was
working it.
moving so fast.
Craig, you're not getting me on this. He's like, Cat still has 8 shot attempts. Nasty work. The Knicks are up 11.
I think Cat needs to I think that's a Cat problem,
Right,
kind
but
of.
not a Brunson problem.
But they're also winning, you know.
Yeah, like, so what are we talking about?
Big possession here, I feel.
Yeah.
11-point game.
Jace could shoot.
Knicks get a stop, go up 13.
Wow.
14, but the Orlando oh,
Really?
Good take.
Jace Richardson with the take.
I don't think Brunson expected him to go that strong with the left.
He's good, man. He fell in the draft a little bit. He's not going to play much because of where he is, but he's good. I feel like he could have won.
Go,
up there.
Mikal.
Ooh.
I think Josh could have taken that.
That's two.
I thought he
Mikel's missed 2 chip shots this
Yeah,
second
it's this
half.
quarter. Yeah.
And he got bailed out on another with the foul.
Oh,
Nice steal by Brunson.
Bad pass.
Good
Yup.
pass. And one.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Go up with the left, man.
Yeah,
High
Knicks
school
missed
coaches everywhere are grabbing their heads right now. That's the foul.
Knicks missing some shots at the rim they should have hit. It's, you think about it,
Yeah.
the 2 Mikal missed,
Yep.
and then and then Josh.
You don't
missing
want that to
one.
come back. Like, you start playing with fire.
well, 9-point game here. Anthony Black at the line shooting 2.
So
Could be a
this,
7-point game with 5 minutes and 41 seconds left
so
in this NBA tournament semifinal.
He's not a knockdown free throw shooter. I'll say that much.
So this is the thing of what's going to come around with the Giannis stuff. And Greg makes his point here. So
Yeah.
the team will be fine if we had to trade Brunson for Giannis.
But that's not happening.
Kolek has the skills of a true pass first point guard who would work great with Giannis and the rest of the team.
So he wants Cole to be the
Here's
starting point
my
guard.
problem. And this is when
Are you a Tyler Kolek family member?
this is my problem with people. And then we get asked, do we watch the rest of the league? Do you watch these games?
You know I do.
Right.
Have
Yeah.
you watched Tyler Kolek on defense? And Brunson is not the greatest defender, but he holds up and competes, something that Tyler Kolek is still learning to do. I like Tyler Kolek. I like his skill set. I think he's a good playmaker. I call him Tyler the Creator tonight. But, y'all don't have to go so far, man.
It's a good pass by Cat.
It was. You
He's
don't
not
have
looking
go
to
so
score,
far.
but that's a good pass by him.
Come on, Cat.
Yeah. Never mind.
Nice assist by Bridges.
He's gotten to double figures now.
Next up 11.
I think.
See if they
Was
can
he in
get-
double figures before that?
Oh, gee!
Oh, he was well in double figures
Oh,
before that.
man.
I meant shot attempts, but he's still only at 9, I think.
He said that was his 9th shot
That
attempt.
was 9th, yeah.
You know why I don't care about the number of shot attempts? Because he's hit 7 of his shots.
Right.
Like, if the game is about putting the ball in the basket and getting stops and being efficient, if the Knicks win this game and Carly Towns 10 shot attempts and he hits 8 of them and he shoots 80%, who cares?
No one's going to care. Ooh,
Name of
Nobody's
the game
gonna
is
care.
put the ball in the
good
hole.
take.
Yeah, and if he does it at a high level, he's 7 of 9 right now. He's played reasonably good defense.
If you're the Knicks, you want Paolo to just create all these shots. That's going to just disrupt their offense entirely.
Like if you're focused on the amount of shot attempts and not looking at how they're winning the game and what's been working for them, why are we watching these games?
Oh, that
Thought he
one
was going to get that.
I thought he was going to get it too.
big possession here again. 9-point game, 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's by
very
Josh Hart.
predictable.
good defense by the New York Knicks. Here comes Josh Hart over to.
Oh, look at Anthony
he
Black.
threw it behind
What?
him.
I
Oh
didn't get
my
it back.
God.
That was a Hart.
Jace Richardson.
Oh,
Listen, all you need to know about how bad Tyus Jones has been this year is that they're trusting the rookie.
that's
This is
a
very true.
that's a
Jace
big shot.
Richardson.
This is very true.
Like,
6-point game.
and he's coming through. Like, he's made a couple big shots already.
Let's go, Josh.
That's
Good take.
ooh,
Good take by Josh
that's a
Hart.
tough.
It's a tough take.
It feels like they're this close to putting it away.
They've been back up 11 a couple of times, and Orlando always responds.
Orlando hasn't gone away.
reeling.
Good hands again by Hart.
Ooh, that's strong right
Okay,
there.
Powell.
Big bucket.
Paolo with
Got
a
tut. He got
bucket right there.
attacked too a little bit.
Slow down, slow down, slow
Yeah, why are
down.
they speeding up? Yeah.
Yeah,
We're up.
we've
You're gonna-
seen this a couple times in the chat. East Blue Drew said it. Slow down, Cat. Don't get out of
Oh
control.
God, that's offensive.
No,
That should have been
Wow.
offensive. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I look at that again. I thought it was fine. Did he lower the shoulder, Bryan?
This is the arm. It looked like. Let me see. The extended.
Yeah, Cat,
Yeah, he got away with one there.
Cat might have got away with one there.
Yeah, watch
Flex-
the arms, folks.
Flexes the muscles.
Yeah, watch the arms, folks. By the way, Cat is now in double-digit shot attempts, and he's hit 8 of them. We can calm down on the Cat shot attempts. The point's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I mean, you'll take it, but he did get away with
He
one.
got away with one, but I don't want to hear nothing about Cat shot attempts.
20.
He's hit 8 of 10. He's 80%. Last time I checked, pretty damn good.
25 points on 10 field goal attempts. See, usually when he has 10 field goal attempts, he'll have like 12.
That's not it.
He'll
This is a
have
good. This is a
4 for
good.
10.
And this is a good Cat game.
And there's been a tough matchup for him offensively.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's close.
Oh,
That was like,
right at the line.
yo, bro, that was like some 7th grade shit.
But that was right at the line.
Jace again. Oh, he got too hype.
We're about to put this game away.
Slow it
Yeah.
down, Knicks.
About to
No
put
need-
this game
no need
away.
to- no
There
need to
are
run.
not this possession, but like a couple more. They're like right there. Oh, yeah. I think that's a decent timeout, actually.
And
Oh,
that's-
wait. That's the use it or lose it timeout.
That was a use it or
Yeah,
lose it
yeah.
timeout.
Because 3 minutes.
He didn't even get a piece of it.
I-
Yeah, we thought Brunson got a piece of it. Brunson did not even get a piece of this. All right.
No, I didn't think so either. It was a rookie shot.
Greg says Cat is efficient. Can you say that about Brunson? Yes, I've seen this many times. What are you talking? Yo, Greg, I'm done with you. You don't watch Knicks basketball. Because it's like, what are we talking about? Now you're moving the goalposts. First,
Greg, you're fired.
First, it was the attempts.
He's 15. He's 15 to 25.
Yeah,
That's
15 to
60%. 60%.
Yeah, 60% is not efficient.
6-0.
Yo, what are we talking about here? Like, first it's the attempts. Cat's been highly efficient. Everybody on it. What are the Knicks shooting in this game? The Knicks are
Really
shooting
hot. Like
59% from the
Yeah.
floor. 59. The whole team shooting efficient. Jalen Brunson shooting 60% from the field, and we're talking about how Jalen Brunson's not efficient.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
35% on 3 is also not terrible. They're not shooting a ton of threes.
Not-
But they haven't needed to. They're attacking.
Which is fine.
25 free throw attempts. You know.
I think now where I'm going to give Greg some credit is I think you should be encouraged by Tyler Kolek in this
Yeah,
game.
he's played well.
I think you should be encouraged by
He's earned 15 minutes. He doesn't always do that.
right. Now, would I like to see some more points off the bench from people? The Knicks have 11 bench points tonight.
Yeah.
Okay? 5 for Mitchell Robinson, which that's amazing in itself.
That means he made a free throw.
Yes, he made a free throw.
You know for damn sure he didn't make a 3-pointer.
Yeah, 2 from Clarkson. Yabusele, only 3 minutes. That maybe tells you what Mike Brown doesn't really still trust him yet. But Tyler Kolek, 15 minutes.
Those
has
minutes
been-
were in the first quarter, by the way.
Right. He's a team high. Not that plus minus is everything, because it's not. He's a team high plus 15. And I thought Tyler Kolek's been solid. That's encouraging for the Knicks when you're talking about the backup point guard stuff. East Blue Drew says Greg is Kolek's cousin. It took 25 shots for Brunson to score 38. It took Cat 10 to score 25. He's shooting 60% from the field.
What are we doing?
What the hell are you talking about? It's 60%. When is that bad, Greg?
I think Orlando, Jalen Suggs being hurt kind of like really changed their offense. And Paolo, you're not really feeling him in this game like that, you know?
Nah.
Like he's kind of just getting his numbers, but you're okay with it. He's pushed the issue a couple times. He has 4 turnovers, and whenever he's in the mid-range trying to create, occasionally with not a double team but 1.5 guys on him, and the Knicks send help, you're kind of okay with that. So, yeah, Orlando's really hurt you from 3 in its spots, but their shooting has tailed off in the second half. They're only 31% from 3 now. So,
Look, I think the Knicks just have to stick to what they're doing. They can't get too crazy here down the stretch, Anthony.
And you don't got to rush every time. Even though we're playing great, every time Orlando makes a shot, we don't have to fly up the court.
No,
chill.
Yeah,
You know,
pace, and look, the Knicks have played at a faster pace this year than probably they have in some years. Not super fast, but you got to know the situation for the game.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, a lot of teams in the NBA do that. They'll be up 2 with a minute left, and they'll fly up the court and shoot a 3 and miss instead of running the clock down. So like a lot of teams do that now in basketball, which is kind of strange.
Yep. By the way, Jalen Suggs is questionable to return.
he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back now. He ain't coming back. Wow.
Anthony Black got caught there.
Yeah. Jace Richardson's guarding Jalen Brunson, man.
Let's go, Jalen. Put this game away, baby. Oh, pure. Yes.
40.
Selfish.
He's got 40.
He's selfish, though.
I mean, I'm fine with him taking that shot with the rookie on him, and in a game where he just has it going. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Jace
Richardson going to his left. He's
left-handed.
very. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, then Brunson that one play where he burnt Brunson. I thought he was like maybe not playing him. He didn't know he could be that strong with the left. I didn't realize he was left-handed.
He's left-handed. Yeah.
Got it.
He's good, man. I think he'll be a pretty good player.
Greg asked, who do we play next? We don't know, Greg. It has to.
It'll be the Thunder.
It'll be the Thunder or the Spurs.
Unless Wemby gets 44, 16, 8, 2-2, which he can. 2-2, 5-2.
So that misses tough for Jace Richardson there. Look, Orlando, listen, if you're Orlando, you'd like to see them get healthy. They got some good stuff going with Bane as a shot creator. I think it'd be a fun series if they play
Absolutely
the Knicks.
Yeah.
And I respect the way Orlando plays. I like Jamal Mosley. He's got the guys playing tough. I think the Knicks have struggled this year with some teams that can punch them in the mouth a little bit physically. So to see the way they played these last 2 games against Orlando, I know it's not over yet, it's somewhat encouraging.
Yeah, you should be milking the time right now. You're about to ice this.
He's playing smart.
OG's wide open. Too late.
That's a foul. Who got the ball to Carlton Towns there?
Brunson.
Yeah.
But he missed OG, who was wide open in the corner.
Selfish.
To be fair.
I know that won't count as a shot attempt for Carlton Towns because he got fouled.
OG was rolling. He was like this. He was but
Cat with a good fourth quarter here too.
He's had a really efficient game. I think it'll be the Thunder, but you never know.
Who do you want to see?
So, OKC for sure.
The measuring stick. You want the measuring stick, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's cool. So they're warming up on a different court, obviously. They're practicing right now.
Yeah.
That's some college, high school shit. High school, really.
College does it.
That's true,
Jimmy V Classic the other night at the Garden,
That's true, actually, yeah.
2 games. That's always pretty cool.
Or the Big East tournament.
Big East tournament, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh.
Nice rebound there.
Mr. Reese, good dunk.
I forgot about that.
Is she there?
I don't know.
Who's that?
Angel Reese.
She was at the last Knicks game.
They're
Or
dating.
Magic game. She was at the last Knicks Magic
What's
game.
that?
They're dating.
Who's that?
Angel Reese
and Wendell Carter.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
That's why she was at the game on Sunday. Oh, bad
She
turnover.
was there with Paige.
Yeah, she was.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
He can shoot.
timeout.
Now just settle down.
Again, I thought he
7-point game. We're fine.
would have been
You
closer.
don't gotta push the pace.
Closer to
Settle
lottery
down right
pick.
now. Settle down.
Oh boy. Wow. They got real tangled up there.
Nice take, Josh. Josh has had 2 big finishes.
Listen, man, when you need him,
Josh has been incredible, man.
when you need him. That over definitely hit. Josh Hart has 12, 6, and 5, so he will not go over. But I thought he played a fine game, especially early on. He got a little quiet in between second and third quarter. I don't know what he said, but it was probably funny. Like, he just constantly makes me laugh, that dude.
Josh?
Yeah.
He's a character.
He's hilarious.
All right, fans, how y'all feeling? 1:15 to play.
They're going to be what? 18-7?
11 over. 11 over for the Knicks if they win this game. And the next game obviously will not count to their record if they win.
And then they play the Pacers.
If anybody cares about the Heisman Trophy, Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman Trophy, becoming the first Indiana player to win the award.
Is he the first Latino to win the award?
Might be.
We ain't got a lot of Heisman's,
Nah,
bro.
that's true. Might be. You
Even
gotta look that up.
Even though I use the term "we" very loosely for Fernando Mendoza.
Understood.
No disrespect.
Knicks fans, how you feeling in the chat? If the Knicks play the Thunder, we'll get to this when we do our little post-game wrap. You got to be feeling good.
Tuesday night in Vegas.
Tuesday night in Vegas.
The only game on the schedule. That's
I like it. Are you nervous?
No, it's
If
not.
they win,
It's not
are you
game.
gonna run down to third and eighth.
I don't think I'll do that. It's not. It's not the game 7 of the NBA Finals in June, but I'll be ready to go. Maybe I'll even head out to Vegas. No,
Hey man.
Well,
Hey,
tell me
I
what
feel
the-
like they need you there.
that if they want to send me, they know my number.
Fair enough. That's you say.
But although
Send
I don't know
me
if I
to
can get
Vegas.
it with the newborn, I don't know if I can go to Vegas right now.
I feel like your girlfriend might be mad at you.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not a move you want to make.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
You don't leave the lady at home. With
I'll
the
save my
6-week-old.
road trip for the playoffs.
That's a smart.
Yeah,
That's a smart man.
I still go to every home game, but I'll save my road trip for
See,
the playoffs.
you do that, you might end up in the doghouse. Can't do
Yeah,
that.
no, I wouldn't go on Tuesday night anyway.
Fair enough.
I would.
I don't mind this challenge. Might as well. Why not?
What is the challenge here again?
So the call stands on Josh Hart.
Okay.
They're trying to see if it was actually a foul on Wendell Carter or if it wasn't a foul on Hart or whatever. But I don't even know how you overturn that at that point.
Greg says, like I said, Kolek had one mission tonight. That was to make his fellow minimum wage teammates on the bench get paid. Hey, man, he was out there helping the homies on the bench. You're right.
So he makes these free throws. It'll be a 7-point game with 1:15 left. The Knicks basically had this wrapped up.
I hit some free throws.
We think.
He should.
I don't know if he might not make both of these either. Orlando's not. They don't have like a bunch of amazing free throw shooters.
Yep, you're right.
First.
Like
It's huge.
Anthony Black, Wendell Carter. Like, what does Paolo shoot on free throws this year? I don't think it's been amazing. He's not 78. It's a career high, actually.
1 of 2 is what you want if you're the Knicks.
Orlando coming into this game, actually 80%, 9th in free throw percentage. Hasn't felt that way, but
Ooh,
they need their key guys
Like it.
to get better.
Nice.
Ooh, might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well.
It's too easy.
If you have that open of a look, oh boy, you'll take that. That's free throws. You'll take an Anthony Black pull-up 3 if you're on the other side of it.
Marcus can be in the building for the Knicks.
Was that?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, now it's over. Wonder what the Jalen Suggs update will be. I didn't care for that jersey like that.
Yeah, so when it comes to gear, I love it all. When it comes to jerseys, I'm a big like white at home, blue on the road.
Everybody knows on this.
Yeah,
us too.
man.
Us too.
I'm old school. I'm not traditional on a lot of things.
Maybe like a third jersey sometimes, but white at
I
home,
agree.
blue on the
Same.
road for all teams. White at home,
I agree.
your color
Or
on the
just
road.
color on
Unless
the
you're the
road,
Lakers, you wear yellow.
Right,
Home.
yeah.
I liked even when the Lakers had their white just for Sundays.
Sundays, yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
and on occasion, I don't mind black at home, like the Nets.
Plus,
do, for
I'd be
example,
confused. I've been
sometimes.
watching an NBA game, and I'm like, who's playing? And sometimes all these teams now have a second court.
Yeah,
Why are there multiple courts now?
I do like the Knicks City Edition court.
It's
this year,
cool, but you know what I'm saying? I just like it's one court.
you know what they'll also do is
though. I'm with you.
they'll also like they'll put the logo on, but not the team name.
Right.
Which I think if you're like a more casual viewer is probably annoying because teams also use alternate logos sometimes depending on their uniform.
Yeah, I would love to go back. I think no team should have more than 3 uniforms.
Right.
I think
Each
there
team
should
now
be
is
a
4 to
home,
5.
a road,
Look at Mr. Robinson.
an alternate, and the alternate should only switch. You should have to stay. If you make a bad decision to alternate, you're locked in. You can't every 3 years.
Yeah.
I really would like it to be 5.
to 5.
If I'm being honest, but 3. I don't need to see these jerseys changing all the time. Just give me home and road, and you should wear white at home. I sometimes still don't like it even when the Knicks are wearing blue at home. I don't like it.
I don't like it
I
either.
don't like it.
At home, I agree.
At home.
At home, yeah. I don't like it either.
You know, listen, when I growing up watching the Knicks as a fan, especially when it was the playoffs and they had their road blues on,
Yep.
and everybody shaved their head back in the 90s. Yo, you felt something with that.
I also
You know
don't
what I
like
mean?
I also don't like when teams like bring back the throwback uniforms, but like the Raptors, for example, they brought back the purple ones, but they're wearing them at home. And I'm like, they wore those on the road. They wore the
Yeah,
white
it's
ones
yep,
at home. You know,
yep.
like so
Right.
I get
It's
it, but it's like
Like I said, teams now have some teams have 4 to 5 jerseys. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I'm not a
yeah, everybody's Oregon football now. It's crazy.
fan. Yeah, just like, come on.
So they're 2-2 this year. These two teams against each other.
Oh, dangerous.
Nice catch by Kohler. That's
That's
an
a wrap.
assist.
There you go.
I'll take those fantasy points, OG. How did he do today? Jeez. 23, 6-4 with 3 steals and a block.
Another steal.
That might be the third. Why are they still trying to?
It doesn't matter. It's
Point differential
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't matter now.
Yeah, it's
Don't get injured, guys.
Also, can you imagine if Tibbs kept these guys on the floor
Oh,
right now? The minutes police would be going crazy. Greg asked 2 wins Orlando, now 2 wins by the Knicks this season. Do they play them again for the tiebreaker? No, there's no. This will be the last meeting.
Playoffs.
They will not see each other again until the playoffs. There's not
If they
another
play
meeting.
each other, but I don't know. I have this feeling. There's no data on this one. I just have this feeling they're gonna play each other in the playoffs. Like,
All right, now
I don't know. Like maybe Detroit finishes with the best record. I don't know. But I could see these two being the 2-3 or the 1-5. I feel it has Eastern Conference semifinals written all over. Honestly,
And the Knicks, like I said, Knicks streaking. Knicks have won 9 out of the last 10 games. So 5 in a row.
5 in a row now.
5 in a row now. 9 out of their last 10. Only losses to the Celtics.
there's a road trip coming up too.
Yeah.
1-0 on neutral court. We've been talking about how on the road they've been, and they haven't really beaten like a good team on the road. But neutral court, although there's a lot more Knicks fans here, as you can hear. They're
Knicks
hyped. They're
going
hyped
the
to be
cup
playing for
final.
the Cup final.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it. The Knicks are going to the NBA Cup final.
5 in a row also.
5 in a row.
18-7.
9 out of the last 10. This team is balling. They're playing well. They're getting better in a whole bunch of different
Absolutely.
situations.
Mhm.
You can see it. They're learning how to win in different ways. There's not one formula to win all the time. Some nights they're going to need 40 from Jalen Brunson. Some nights everybody looks efficient. And we'll get to our big takeaways from this game in a second. But you have to feel good about what you're seeing with this Knicks team right
Oh,
now.
definitely. And I felt the Knicks controlled this whole game. Even when Orlando had that little run, they took a 4-point lead in the third quarter. It looked like the game could potentially be changing. Orlando took that 4-point lead. the Knicks punched right back and went back up by about 10 points.
I think that's one of my main takeaways.
Yeah.
Because Bryan and I have been talking about this, and I saw people in the chat calling the win gritty. I would agree. I thought Sunday's win was gritty too. And I think anytime they're going to play against Orlando, they're going to have to be gritty. You have to learn these different ways to win. Cat, fantastic game. 11 shots, 29 points, 8 boards. Didn't have many dumb fouls. Not any that I recall. He only had 3 fouls.
Great team win.
Yeah. It was fantastic. I do agree. It is a great team win. But let's take a look at things here. Knicks, big win here in the NBA Cup semifinals. They win 132 to 120 over the Orlando Magic. A 40-piece from Jalen Brunson, 29 from Karl Anthony Towns, 24 from OG Anunoby, 16 from Mikal Bridges, 12 from Josh Hart. All 5 starters in double figures. A very highly efficient game. And now the Knicks, we're going to wait to see who they play.
Now they're staying in Vegas for a few nights.
Yeah.
A few days off. And then Tuesday night, going for the Cup.
Yeah.
New York's going for our first Cup since 1994 when the Rangers won the Stanley Cup.
There you go. I like that there. Dexter Henry here on the post game with my guy Bryan Fonseca, our special guest that was rocking with us today throughout the whole game. My man Anthony Donahue.
Thank you guys for having me.
Oh no, of course, man. And you'll be back. Hey, listen, I tell people all the time, not everybody gets to sit here and say they were 1-0.
That's true.
You're 1-0.
That's true.
So when people say that, have you been to the New York Got Game live Knicks Watch Party? You're like, yeah, I'm a winner.
I've been there, and
you're not a loser.
I hope to be back.
Oh, absolutely, definitely. And you can say I was a winner here.
I'm a winner.
Sure.
I just checked. I forgot that I had a NBA Cup future for the Knicks to win the tournament at plus 900.
You did
from before the season started. So basically, a plus 900 ticket on them to beat OKC.
You made that bet.
I don't know if it's
made
gonna.
that.
Yeah, it's
before the season.
It's in the Action app, so it's
you did
official. So it's there.
Well,
very, very, very small amount. I bet small amounts.
Let me start with let me
Yeah.
start with this, because I'm sure there's people. We might get some people in the chat here for the post game to say, "Oh, it's NBA Cup. It doesn't matter. We don't care. All this other stuff." Mike Brown's talked about the team caring. You saw
I think Knicks fans are going to care now.
because
You're going to have a measuring stick game
maybe
against
allegedly.
OKC or against the Spurs, who have been really good this season, even without Wemby, and now Wemby's back. Like, you're going to be up for this game no matter how you feel about
It's going to be a marquee
no matter
matchup,
how you feel about
no matter what.
And it's a game that's isolated by itself. Nothing else is going on Tuesday night. There's no football game we got to worry about. There's no baseball game we got to worry about. Y'all don't really care that much about baseball like you used to anyway, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We do, but some of y'all, but there ain't shit else.
Yep.
Like, it's just this game. So I'm excited for it. I was going to be excited regardless of who's playing.
Yep.
But I'm excited now that we have like local interests here.
Yep.
And it might be the Knicks against the defending champions, but we'll see. It's either the Knicks and the defending champions or the Knicks and the person who we all think will be the best player in the league within a year or two or 3 in Victor Wembanyama. So
it's going to be an intriguing matchup. You're feeling good about this game. When you look at these knockout round games, you saw against Toronto on Tuesday, tonight here against Orlando. You like what you've seen in the Knicks and how they responded?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, of course. And like I said, you look at the games. On Tuesday, controlled the whole game, dominated, got the win. Even last Sunday versus Orlando wasn't a tournament game, but the Knicks were 0-2 going into that game versus the Magic this season. Come out, dominated basically that whole game, dominated 90% of tonight's game. If you're a Knicks fan, you have to be ecstatic with what you're seeing.
I think you have to. Like we said, we talked about the fact they've won 9 out of the last 10 games. They've won 5 in a row. This next game will not count to the standings.
Right.
So Knicks will play 83 games this season. We do know this. The Knicks are going to play 83 games this season.
Tibbs would have loved that.
Yeah,
I'm sure he would. I'm going to get to Tibbs in a second. Let's talk about this game tonight, because Jalen Brunson, 40 points in 39 minutes, 16 of 27. Some people think he did not play a good game.
He played great.
We will not mention
Jalen Brunson was great tonight.
Why was Jalen Brunson great tonight? What did you like?
Because he was efficient. He made most of the shots he took, and we won the game. Pretty easy answer. Pretty easy answer.
Bryan thinks I'm being messy here. I don't think so.
Pretty easy answer if you ask me.
For people who missed it during the game, we had our guy Greg didn't love the lack of playmaking from Jalen Brunson. But to be fair, there was a little bit more in the second half. And Jalen Brunson was hitting like a high percentage of his shots.
How many assists did Jalen Brunson have tonight?
He finished with 6?
8.
8.
Pretty good.
6, I think, in the second half may have been the case because he had 2 either at some point in the second quarter or third quarter when I looked. So
Playmaking efficiency looked fine to me.
he was taking
Playmaking looked fine to me.
he was taking high percentage looks, even from the mid-range area. Again, Jalen Brunson was doing a great job of taking advantage of mismatches. Like you saw Tristan Da Silva on him, the rookie Jace Richardson, who played a pretty good fourth quarter, but Jalen Brunson took advantage of him. Like there were different. Wendell Carter Jr. also got some. And then at other times, like he knew when to attack. I think he played a really smart offensive scoring game. It didn't feel like he was just trying to take shots for the sake of taking shots.
I completely agree. And 8 assists. And listen, I understood some of the concern when you look at the shot distribution ended up looking fine. He made assists and plays when he needed to.
Yeah.
That's what I expect out of Jalen Brunson. That's really all that matters. Jalen Brunson, I believe, only had 3 points in the final quarter because he had 37, I think, heading into the fourth, if I'm not mistaken. He had 6 assists. He made the plays.
He almost had 30 points at halftime. So yeah, he did alter how he played in the second half a little bit.
That's why you can't overreact to these things.
Didn't have a ton of
Gotta
turnovers
let
either.
the game play out. You
Yeah.
can't overreact to these things.
See here, like he gets to step on Anthony Black. He finishes over Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac, who was late to help, by the way. Jalen Suggs gets hurt. They were going head to head. Jalen Suggs had a great first half. He had
Great first
25.
half,
Wasn't the
25.
same after.
Now, I will say this, and I'm curious to what both of you guys think about this, because somebody said this in the chat, and they aren't wrong. And the minutes police are going to be out. Knicks played Tibbs like minutes tonight.
Well, the minutes police doesn't count when it's not Tibbs.
Oh, so what do we call them now?
Well, they don't care when it's not Tibbs.
True,
They just hated Tibbs.
To be fair, though, the minutes have not. It's not tonight. They've been kind of
recently
yeah.
gone up.
We're at Tibbs levels again, basically. Last
I
couple
tweeted
weeks,
that a
3
few weeks ago and I got roasted.
But you're right, though.
I mean, you've been proven more right.
I know.
Do anybody want to hear the minutes distribution tonight?
Anthony's like, I know.
I know.
No.
I know.
OG, 40 minutes. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, I'm not complaining. I'm just
It doesn't
just
bother
stating
me.
facts.
It also
Yeah.
tells you the important. Like the cup is real, man. Like it's not the NBA
and it
championship,
should
but
reflect rotations you might see in the playoffs.
Right.
Correct?
Yep. Yes.
And minutes you might see in the playoffs.
against a team who, again, we all think this could be a playoff series.
Absolutely.
This could be a playoff.
We all
opponent.
think that here. We
This
have respect
feels like
for the
a
matchup.
growing rivalry, and I think we all just, regardless of who you're a fan of, and you're probably a Knicks fan if you're watching this, but even if you're just an NBA consumer at large, like you want a Knicks Magic playoff series. Like you'd be interested in a Knicks Magic playoff series. I need it. I need it, especially in round 2 or 3. I need it.
I agree. 40 minutes for OG, 37 for Cat, 31 for Josh Hart, who ended up fouling out in this one, 42 for Bridges. I mean, nobody's ever surprised at that, and 39 for Brunson.
The
Now,
bench.
the slightly difference with the bench, only 4 for Gershon Yabusele,
He
17.
may have only gotten the minutes because OG went off for an injury and then came back at one point.
17 for Mitch,
And one more at the
13
end.
for Clarkson, 15 for Kolek. Now, I noticed not a lot of high scoring numbers off the bench. They only scored 11 points, but I thought the bench did a good job. You know, Mitchell Robinson, 9 boards in this one.
Mm-hmm.
4 blocks.
4 blocks, yeah.
Mitchell Robinson had himself a good game. We'll get to him in a second.
Yeah.
I thought the bench played well despite the big scoring output. They gave good minutes.
You bury the lead.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson made a free throw.
That's all right. My bad.
Made one
My
free throw.
bad. I forgot about
Six-
I
And it
forgot
was
about this.
basically a swish.
Up to 22% this year.
We do have some breaking news, though.
What's that?
Our guy, Greg, is giving some credit to Jalen Brunson.
Wow. Okay, Greg.
Second half.
He
Right.
said
Yeah.
he played better as a point guard in the second half, and
Did.
because of this, and I got to give Greg credit because I thought he was going to take credit for it, and he did not. He said because his coach and dad told him to pass more.
Wow, that's funny.
See that? Third most 30.
Greg, I thought you were going to take the credit, man. I felt like you got the message out there to him, and that's what was gonna happen,
So Brunson is the third most 30-point games in Knicks history.
which is insane in a short period of time he's been here. About
And
how
the top
good he's
2 are
Patrick Ewing and Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo
been.
Anthony,
Yeah,
right?
You're
Yeah.
actually doing
Because
Carmelo
Bernard King, I mean, if he were healthy,
and played longer, then
Yeah.
yes, maybe he would be up there.
if he
up
were
there too.
healthy, he might be.
I don't think we could talk about we could wax poetic about Jalen Brunson, how good he is, and we all know this. But Anthony, we sat here through the playoffs. I know you have wherever you're watching the games, and there have been games where Carl-Anthony Towns makes you want to pull your
Of
hair
course,
out.
yeah, he's very.
But this is a game where I think people are going to look at and be like,
Well-
man. And this is a tough matchup for Cat.
Well,
be
Cat
clear.
was really good tonight, and he was extremely efficient. We took about 12 shots,
Yep.
and 9 for 12,
11, 9 of 11.
9 of 11. That's incredible. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen every game, but to go 9 of 11, very efficient. That's incredible from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Only 4 3-pointers, hit 2 of them, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, also at 8 boards, had a block.
But then there are games where Cat goes, 7 of 20, and just but that's Cat.
It's frustrating for the fan because you're like, why can't he do this?
Correct.
Why
Yes.
can't we see this from him more?
Right, exactly.
He also felt under control in this game, sans that last
That's
shot. that should've
100
been a foul.
million. Honestly, one of the best Cat games of the year. Like just
Easily.
from that standpoint, of offensive efficiency and just the self-control, minus the push-off he got away with. But otherwise, he was really under control tonight, I felt like.
I thought he was really under control, too. I thought he played a really good game, plus 12. I know plus minuses and everything. I'll keep saying that, but I thought he played a really good game.
Did enough on the glass. Could have been better, but, still. He had 30 on efficient shooting.
Yeah.
Near 30.
The guy here who's like, I think you got to talk about his Knicks team, and we start talking about, is he the most important Knick?
OG?
And OG.
Yeah.
OG had 3 steals, 4 assists, 6
Yeah, no,
boards.
OG Anunoby is definitely. Jalen Brunson's the best player on the team, but OG Anunoby might be the most important.
Best two-way
I don't
best
disagree.
two-way player on the team.
He's the best two-way player on the team. And he's come back and he's looked
He's been great.
just fine. He was quiet in that Utah game, but the Orlando game,
Yep, he was
the
great.
Toronto game,
Yep.
tonight, he's great again. 8 of 13, 24 points. And he's just a demon on defense.
The dribble drives look better too.
Way more under control.
And obviously the whole point of getting him is because you can feel comfortable about him guarding Suggs in space, guarding Paolo in space. If Anthony Black is going downhill, you're comfortable with that too. If Franz Wagner were there, like he can hold up against all of these different guys and play good help defense too. So
Yeah, he's been tremendous. And, you look through the rest of the starting 5, Mikal Bridges, I know he's funny because he should have had more. He missed a couple of bunnies in the fourth quarter.
yeah.
But he had 16 points. He's 7 to 13 from the field. He also had 3 assists.
He only
3
took 1 3.
rebounds.
That's surprising.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges has had a fantastic year. He's been good. Are you still talking about them picks?
I just one game at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't worry about the picks. I guess I'll worry about it if
One game at a time. That's coach speak.
It basically is code for we'll see what Mikal does in the playoffs.
Of course.
this year.
And
That was coach.
Mikal was really good in the playoffs last year.
He was
really
especially
good
defensively. Obviously,
At times.
And here's the thing: the picks are. So one thing I learned, especially from the Eddie Curry trade, for example. I'm not comparing the trades. But like
Yes.
the whole season, all we did was complain about the picks. It's over now. It's over now. Mikel's here. The picks are gone. This is what it is. So I'm sick of talking about it.
Yeah.
Every time Mikel has a good game, F them picks. Every time he has a bad game, cry about them picks. It's over. I'm sick of talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a
We'll
great
judge.
point.
We'll be able to judge it.
It's a sunk
later.
cost, and I think he'll be judged by the playoffs. But I do think he's been consistent.
Well, not a sunk cost if you think he's delivering. You say F them picks often.
I do. I do, because you don't know what they're going to turn. I think he's one of the better two-way wings in the league. I think people want him to be Brooklyn Mikal Bridges, which is not going to happen because that's not what you need on this team. And I think this iteration of what we're seeing of him, he's playing perfectly in his role as a third or fourth option, scoring efficiently, playing good defense. He's no longer on the point of attack defensively, so I think that's made him way more efficient in Mike
Free
Brown's
safety.
system.
Yeah.
And I think he's thriving.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I predicted this for the year. I thought he'd thrive in Mike Brown's system.
You were very high on him.
I was
coming
very
into
high
this
on him
year.
having a good season.
I think you thought he was going to have like the biggest jump of the core guys in this new system.
I think he has. I think it does. I think people don't look at it that way because they don't see the scoring output. But if you look at the efficiency and how much better he looks defensively,
the cutting, the help defense,
the help defense, the fighting over screens,
Yeah.
all of that looks better. I don't give a rat's ass if Mikal Bridges scores 20 points or not. If he gives me what I say tonight, he had 16. You give me 16 on 7 to 13, plays good defense,
Yep.
sign me up.
Makes big shots, efficient,
Yeah.
shoots a high percentage.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm cool with that. I don't need 20 points. I'm also not about people have to hit these markers all the time.
Yeah, of course.
It's more about how it looks in the flow of the team
Yep.
and how it is in terms of efficiency. Now, look,
and he's attacking more. We'll
he's
say that
attacking more.
much.
He's not fading away.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that last year.
That's the other thing
Yeah.
too.
Also, the hitch in his shot is gone.
Yeah,
He had a bizarre hit
we forgot about
to
that at
start
the
the
beginning
season
of the
last
season.
year.
Yeah.
That's a
That
good
was-
point, Anthony. We
Yeah,
forgot
that
about
was very
true.
bizarre.
That's a great call.
That's a great
His
call.
shot looks a lot better. Just the form is way better.
Yeah.
More fluid for sure.
Before we'll get to talking about the potential matchups. We do have to give love to Tyler Kolek. I know we talked about him all game. Our guy Greg 5592. He's Team Kolek. I think he might be related to Tyler Kolek.
He might be
He's
second cousin, perhaps.
Greg, I know you're gonna. I'm gonna say it for you. He had the highest plus minus tonight. I understand all that.
He earned all his minutes. He got
Earned his
15.
minutes.
He earned
He
the
did it
extra
for the
shift.
homies on the bench. We understand. Kolek looked good though. Was this Tyler Kolek's best game of the season?
It's up.
Might be.
It's up there. In terms of impact, I mean, the plus minus is undeniable. Like, plus minus isn't everything, but in a game where your team wins by 12 and you're plus 17 and you have the best plus minus on the court, like that means something. As a, on defense, he did get cooked a few times. It's gonna happen. It just is. It's the NBA. It is what it is.
Right.
But from a playmaking standpoint, yeah, like he like that's what you envision. If he's gonna be a backup point guard and he's playing for his career, those are his words. He's playing for, which you could say is a little dramatic.
Yeah.
But ultimately,
But he is playing for his career.
He's playing for his Knicks career at the very least. And these type of dudes, like, in order to hang around the NBA,
Yeah.
like, you have to be competent defensively. You have to be able to make plays for others. You have to be able to hit open shots. He didn't do all of that, but he looked like an NBA player for sure in this game. It doesn't mean you don't go and trade for a backup point guard if you feel like you can upgrade, but this was an encouraging sign for him. And if he could string together more performances like these and keep earning 15 minutes, that's going to be a good reprieve for some of the main guys.
It is. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the team to see that because I'm happy for Jalen Brunson to have some, like you said, a good reprieve when he comes on in these minutes.
And he played with them, too.
With him. That was interesting because that did not look
played
so
with him
well
a
the
lot.
first time
Yep.
we saw
Yep.
that. And Mike Brown, see, this is what I like about the way Mike Brown uses lineups. I did not look good the first time we saw it. I thought we may never see it again.
Right.
But he went back to it. Yeah, and that's good. We had a
That's a tweet from 2014.
A tweet by Taylor Rooks. Shout out to Taylor Rooks.
From 2014.
In 2014, he said, if you aren't on the Jalen Brunson bandwagon, you might
Was he in
want to
high school then? Yeah.
No, he would have been early. And he was
What draft was he?
2018. Oh, he might be maybe
freshman year of Villanova.
Probably
No,
freshman year of
no,
Villanova.
that was
That's March.
That was
So that was
high
high
school.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was.
Taylor
I mean,
Rooks was on it.
Was she?
Oh, she was in. Wasn't she living in Chicago? Isn't she from Chicago?
She was covering high
I
school,
thought- I
college,
don't-
whatever.
That's impressive.
But like, it's a great call. Oh, coming up is the Nas performance, which
So the OKC game, OKC San Antonio is tonight, right?
Is that right after?
So
Shout
they
out.
clear out the arena. So
Yeah.
it's not a doubleheader.
No, I think it is a doubleheader. I think it is a single.
No, the
admission
whole
doubleheader.
arena. The whole arena is
Oh, is
cleared
that
out.
guard? Okay, so they cleared out. So it's not a single admission doubleheader. Okay,
Right.
That's good. An
Oh.
hour to the tip.
Hour to the tip.
Wait, it's an hour to the tip.
Yeah, about 50 to 50.
Nas
minutes.
needs time, yo.
They got
Hour. Wait, the OKC game starts in an hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
They cleared the whole arena out.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, who's coming back in for the Nas concert?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they said Amazon exclusive. Is he gonna be in a booth? Like, what's happening?
I don't know.
Is he gonna be? Is it like a house band or
The
something?
only
Like,
way I don't know. It's gonna be. That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
very
but
interesting.
we're clearly very invested in like
Yeah.
the Nas performance.
We love Nas. We love
But
Nas. We
anyway,
love hip-hop. Tyler Kolek, if he does what Bryan just said and strings together games where he looks like this, he can
Yep.
play 15 minutes. Again, the numbers are not. Again, everything is not about scoring, but 4 points.
Competent backup point guard play.
4 points, 4 assists,
And that's
3
very important.
rebounds,
Yes.
1 turnover, a steal.
Competent backup point guard play
You
gets
play-
you in the playoff rotation.
If you see that, does that say to you, oh, the Knicks could be fine at backup point guard?
Yeah, I mean
like to
that's
see
what
over
you
the
need.
next
Listen, he's only gonna be playing that backup position, point guard position, 12 to 15 minutes a game anyway. So you want him to be solid in that situation.
and maybe they don't have to go trade for Jose
Right.
Alvarado. Maybe. I know you still like Jose. I know you still like you.
Jose-
Alvarado would be fun here. but
Jose's better, but like, yeah, if Kolek keeps doing that, again, like he's playing to be in the playoff rotation. This is a shot. Landry Shamit's not there. Deuce McBride is out right now.
and Landry's probably not coming back, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it does, it'll be a minute, and then Deuce is out for at least another week.
Yeah.
Which it could be longer than that, because that's how reevaluations go in the NBA nowadays. So, but again, if Kolek strings these performances together, then Mike Brown will trust him more, and Mike Brown will say, "Hey, okay, we're developing something here," and he's going to be 25 in March. So this is what you want to see for somebody who has 2 more years of team control.
Yep.
Because look, if he's going to be on the roster, like you want to be able to play him. But
course.
Dade is not earning minutes. Ariel Hukporti is not earning consistent minutes. Like one of these guys has to hit, you would think. So,
And even if it helps you down the road, you need to find this stuff out now.
yes,
The Knicks have to find this stuff out right now.
Absolutely.
This is what has got to happen. They've got to find this stuff out right now. So we got to salute Tyler Kolek, who had a big game. We got to salute Mitchell Robinson. 9 rebounds, 5 points, 4 blocks. He gave good. He hit a free throw. Bryan almost went crazy.
He's went from 20 to 22% this season.
Where are you, Anthony, on Mitchell Robinson? Is he a guy you feel like can help this team?
Yeah, absolutely. When Mitchell Robinson,
concerned that somebody's gonna like play Hack-a-Mitch and try to get him.
Yeah, the Hack-a-Mitch part definitely stinks. The free throw part of Mitchell Robinson definitely stinks. But when he's on the court, he's locked in. He's healthy. He's such a big help to this team with his rebounding defensively and offensively. His defense, lobs to the basket. So there's more pluses for Mitchell Robinson than minuses. So I'd much rather have him on the team.
Are you worried about how important he is to the team because the skill set is limited? Like
Yes.
he's an elite rebounder, especially on offense.
Yep.
But he's such a swing piece where
I know.
another team could foul him. And
Right,
then he
or
has
you
to
might
go to the line.
you might have to take him out of the game because he's getting fouled so much.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I definitely get both sides of the Mitchell Robinson coin.
Yeah. Like the anxiety's there for I know some
of
big fans
course.
who have talked to us about.
But I'd
this.
much rather have Mitch than not.
Yeah, I mean that's there. The rebounding is elite. Like he's a guy that he can win you a playoff series because of the
definitely.
rebounding.
Of course.
And then there are playoff series where it's like, all right, you might not be able to play in this one.
Yep.
That's part of matchups. So I think he played a really encouraging game tonight because the last couple of weeks have been a little more.
He hasn't been great.
inconsistent.
Yep. Way better tonight.
And he started off the season hot, and then he's been a little inconsistent since going back to the bench. But now, in this game, there was another really good one recently. I'm blanking on which one it was from a rebounds perspective, but he was really impactful today. Really impactful.
And listen, Knicks bigs at Knicks. Both teams had 41 rebounds in this game, so they did fine on the glass. The Knicks were tremendous offensively, 61%. This is actually probably one of the better Knicks offensive.
That will not happen next game.
Yeah. Not against, we'll get to that.
Not to say they won't win, like they can, but you're not shooting 61% against the Spurs or the Thunder.
They shot 61%. And listen, this is a good defensive team in the Magic. This is a good test for them to do that, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so next up here tonight, Spurs and Thunder play each other. We'll see that game in about 50 minutes or so.
Yeah,
we'll be gone by then.
Wemby's back.
Wemby's
That's
back
exciting.
for this game, which is exciting. I definitely want to watch it. That game
the
will be
line
on Amazon
is
too.
even with Wemby back, Thunder minus 11.5.
Damn.
So Vegas is like, yo, we respect Wemby, but this team is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Who's getting Isaiah Hartenstein and Cason Wallace back? Or Cason Wallace has been back, but he was
Isaiah Hartenstein back for this one.
Cason Wallace was questionable.
Do you have any rooting interest in this one? Who do you want to see the Knicks play?
I want to see the Knicks play OKC.
Yeah,
I want to play OKC.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
I think we love to see it.
No ducking the smoke.
Potential finals preview.
I like that. I like that. You gotta want. I don't see how you go on any other way. Don't get me wrong. I love Wemby as a talent, and going up against him as a competitor is a challenge too. But I want to go up against the best right now. I want to go up against the champs.
The standard.
This is now a chance to play the champs 3 times this season to get some more data. Now that could be good or bad. I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
But you got to want this. And I predicted the Knicks to win this cup. So I did say this.
And I have a bet on them to do it.
I didn't put my money on it.
Which I forgot about.
I predicted weeks ago for the Knicks to win the cup. And I said, at least I said I thought the Knicks would get to the finals. I thought it would be good because they're going to be going in hot. The Thunder might be rolling in hot. If they win tonight, they're going to be definitely hot.
One loss all season.
The Knicks are going to be probably, I don't know how many maybe they're 8-point underdogs in that game. I can see that.
It might be more.
Right? We can all see that there?
I think it's gonna be
definitely.
It's going to be double digits?
I think so.
Ryan wasn't being so kind.
Just because, and I'm saying this just because, look, one, when you work at a place that talks about this stuff, like you kind of know it. Also, just the way the Thunder have been priced, it's like the Vegas is like, yo, we just can't make this a close game because they're just whooping everybody. Now, it also depends on how this game goes. If somebody gets hurt, if they barely beat the Spurs, like I could see this being a 7-8 at start, and then maybe it goes bet up to 10, or maybe some people like the Knicks and it goes down to 5. But the Thunder will be favored. But look, you're getting the standard if OKC wins. I think if if you root for the Knicks, I think you should just want them to succeed and beat whoever they
Of
play.
course.
But you should really want OKC because it's kind of a house money opportunity.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
we love the cup, me and Dex especially, but you can't care about it to the
But
point
if
where
you
it's
here's the
like,
thing though, if you get OKC and then you get your ass kicked, I wouldn't be down.
exactly.
But a lot of fans would be down because they'd say, "Oh, we can't compete."
No,
It's one game.
but I think because it's the cup,
And they're really good.
I think people will come away
You're
from
right.
it being
Fans will
like,
do that. You're
Yes,
right.
yes,
yeah,
yes.
but
I'm
I
not saying
think,
you're wrong.
but you got to play them anyway.
Right.
Like if you win the East,
Yep.
that's who's likely going to be there. If not for maybe
So
Denver.
get some
or Houston.
information now.
I don't know
Yeah,
if this would
I agree.
happen. Could you imagine if the Knicks play OKC, right?
Mhm.
I don't think this would happen. And Adam Silver would have a heart attack. And OKC sits like 4 guys.
No, Adam Silver will go nuts.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen.
No,
But
they're not.
imagine that.
OKC wants to. OKC, like to their credit,
They want this cup.
I think they
in
want the
general,
record.
right? I think, and the cup is
You
not
they
part
want
of that, but
74 wins?
I think they do.
I think they want I think they want it all. I think they want to prove like they're going to just dominate this era of NBA
Yeah.
basketball, and they're set up to do that. But listen, we haven't had a repeat champion in over a half decade.
That's true.
It's hard to do. Health is never.
Golden State, no.
Health has
16
never
and
tilted the scales like this.
17 and 18.
Like ultimately the healthiest good team is going to win. Like the best team who is healthy is
Yep.
going to win the whole thing at the end. But OKC, even without Jalen Williams, has won a bunch of these games.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
Jalen Williams missed most of the season so far. That's crazy.
I want Thunder Knicks.
Me too.
That's what I want.
I think if you're a Knicks fan, you gotta want it. If you're a Knicks fan saying you want the Spurs, you want to duck the smoke, get out of here.
Nah, I agree.
Like, you gotta want the best, and don't tell me, this is not even gonna count to your record.
Right.
But it is gonna mean something in terms of the cup. It is gonna mean something in terms of information. Even if the Knicks lose a competitive game, I will say this. I do think it's important for the Knicks to play well.
Yeah.
I do think it's important for them to show, if they play the Thunder or the Spurs, but really against the Thunder, to show they can compete. And I think the Knicks are going to be very motivated for this. And I think motivation matters. I think the Thunder are motivated too. I'm agree with Bryan.
I think the Spurs are
they-
too. Spurs
Yeah.
have been really good without Wemby, and now Wemby's back.
Yeah, and I think
Everybody's motivated.
Yes.
yes,
Everybody's
everybody is motivated.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. We all talked about how good OKC is, how dope they are, and all that. The Knicks have been playing well, 5 in a row, 9 out of 10, all that stuff. All right, Anthony, what do the Knicks have to do to beat OKC and hoist up the NBA Cup and make you possibly run down to
Yeah.
33rd and 8th?
The Knicks just got to play their game. Got to play better on defense, rebound, make shots. The Knicks are probably going to get up a lot of threes and hopefully shoot a high percentage. But you know how that goes. When you shoot a lot of threes, you might make some. I mean, this is not rocket science here. But, I'm not going to see you to play a perfect game but you might have to play a pretty close to perfect game. But the
Yeah.
Knicks are going to play hard. The Knicks are going to be ready. The Knicks are going to be fired up. So just got to roll the balls out and play the game.
What do you think the keys are, Bryan? That
If it's OKC, you have to, one, do not turn the ball over. I mean, this is what they do. They create turnovers. Like their 100 possessions numbers are ridiculous. And they have these avalanches that we talk about on Buckets sometimes over at Action Network, where they will just create turnover after turnover after turnover. They'll do it on consecutive possessions. They'll do it in third quarters a lot. They're a ridiculous third quarter team with this core. So it's about not turning the ball over and really taking advantage of the rare open shots that you will get, and force OKC into uncomfortable positions offensively. Like there are times where they can get a little 3-point happy with guys who are streaky, like Lou Dort is streaky. Chet Holmgren could be streaky. He's been better this year, but he could be streaky. Jalen Williams is back. The offense isn't full-blown Jalen Williams yet. He's getting there. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not going to kill you from 3. He'll kill you doing all the stuff that we've seen Jalen Brunson do, except he can do it better because he's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, it is what it is. And defensively, they're just ridiculous. Now, if it's the Spurs, I mean, they have a lot of just energy with these young guys. With Stephon Castle, for example,
Harper.
defensively, Dylan Harper. They have a lot of energy and creativity, and it's not just Wemby. And Keldon Johnson, super underrated, for example. They have guys that could just attack the glass too and rebound and really, really force the ball downhill. So that could be a very physical game. It could be an annoying game from an energy standpoint. So either matchup, it's going to test the shit out of the Knicks.
No, it really is. I mean, listen, we got some confident people here in the chat. Saddle Barry says SGA can't beat us. The Knicks are not the Suns. Yeah, we saw what they did to the Suns the other night. And that's
I don't think it'll be like that.
No, I don't think so either. The Suns. Got me saying the Suns. Thunder. They're fantastic defensively. They're first in the NBA in opponent 2-point field goal percentage. They're second in steals and blocks. So stocks.
First in overall defense by a lot.
First in overall defense by a large margin. They're really good defensively. Now the Knicks have been elite. They've been in the top 3 offense all season, most of the season. Dropped down a little bit once at the 5th, but they've been no lower than that pretty much since the start of the season. But they haven't played this level of defense.
Yeah.
If they see the Thunder, they haven't played this level of defense. But this is what you want as a competitor.
Of course.
Yes.
This is what you got to want as a fan. This is exactly what you want as a competitor. Do I have the answers?
No, none of us do.
I ain't got.
We try.
We'll try. I don't have the answers, but I think I'd be stunned if the Knicks didn't have a good showing here.
They're gonna.
I'd be very.
The
stunned
Knicks are gonna
about
be ready to play.
I'll
The
say
Knicks
that
will be ready to play.
OKC hasn't faced this level offense either, statistically.
that. That's a good point.
They haven't seen
What's
that.
the best offense they faced all season?
Yeah, I mean, they gave up 135 to Indiana, a healthier Indiana team. But still, it was Indiana. That was double overtime early. Remember, they started the season with back-to-back double overtime games against Houston and the Pacers. But the best offense they've seen this year, they haven't seen a ton of great ones. I mean, they saw Minnesota, who's not like an amazing offense.
We're solid.
You know what I mean? They're solid. Phoenix, earlier this year, when they played in group play, like Phoenix has actually been sneaky good this year, but they haven't seen an offense like the Knicks. So you could say that as well. It's like, they haven't seen anything like New York
Going to be a test for both
to
teams.
this point. So yeah,
It's a fair point. People in the chat saying, "Hey, you think that at least the Spurs?" This was Shiraz Pervez says the Spurs will give OKC a little challenger like the Suns.
I hope so.
I'd like to see the Thunder get pushed a little bit here tonight. I would love to see that. I think that would be good. But look, the Knicks, they can sit back.
Houston's the best offense they've seen, by the way, because Houston's second.
That was the first game of the season.
But
They haven't played the second
That's
time.
the thing.
That was double overtime, right?
Double
Yeah.
OT game. Yeah, first game of the
It's
season.
been real early on. Houston's second in offense, Knicks are third, Boston, yeah. OKC's actually fifth in offense. They haven't played Denver yet. That's really the thing. But yeah, they haven't played Houston since that first.
Okay, so before we get out of here, can we dream a little bit?
Of course. I dream all the time.
Good dreams, not
Good
no
dreams,
nightmares.
of course.
Let's say the Knicks, they'll be underdogs on Tuesday,
Probably heavily. too.
likely against the Thunder.
I think they'd be underdogs against the Spurs. Because of Wemby. They might be.
It's interesting.
I think that'll be closer. And I'm not saying they should be, honestly, but think about it. If OKC loses to the Spurs, then Vegas is gonna be like, oh, well, they beat OKC.
I can see that.
So they're gonna make the Spurs the favorite for this game.
So, but let's say it's the Thunder, because this is where we're dreaming. That's where everybody wants to go.
Yeah.
Let's say they beat the Thunder. Are you a believer in that the Cup can do something for the Knicks? And when I say that, I mean do something and propel them for the rest of the season. We've seen teams have lulls after the Cup.
Yeah,
We've seen
Both of them, Lakers and Bucks.
hangovers. I will say, I think we should look at this with some nuance. Say those teams had some certain flaws, which didn't surprise me.
Yeah.
To see the hangovers and maybe not as built good roster-wise to sustain this as I think the Knicks could be.
Yeah.
But do you think it can do something for the Knicks in terms of winning some big games, especially if they knock off the Thunder?
I think
they'll bode well for them.
there's zero downside if you win the NBA Cup, especially if you beat the reigning champs Oklahoma City Thunder. So yeah, I think it could propel the Knicks into playing even better basketball.
I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you
There's zero downside.
Yeah, I think if you beat OKC specifically, then you're and y'all are gonna remember this for the rest of the year. You're gonna be like, well, they beat the Thunder in the Cup.
Yep.
They could beat them in the finals. Like
Yep.
that's gonna be a thing, right? Not to say that that's not
Right, single
true, but
elimination is not a 7-game series.
agree.
I think
Yeah.
Well, you still have to play that, assuming you do play OKC.
Two more
You still have to
times.
play them two more
but
times. as well.
that'll be in the back of everyone's
Yep.
mind. It's like, they beat OKC.
Don't
and
let the Knicks mess around and beat OKC in the Cup and beat them twice.
Yeah,
in the regular
imagine.
season.
yeah.
They're gonna go crazy.
Yep.
Can
yep.
you imagine that?
No.
And let's remember,
They were like, give the Knicks a trophy already, the Larry O'Brien trophy already.
OKC lost the final last year to the Bucks. And people were worried about that too, because OKC they were missing a lot of threes.
Yeah,
and it was like,
yeah.
oh wait,
Yo,
they were missing threes in the
It's a good
Dallas
point.
series. They can't make threes.
and
And
people
then
thought that. So, not saying that the Cup can expose everything. OKC was fine with threes in the playoffs, but ish.
Denver pushed them in that series,
Yeah.
and we will never know. We'll never know if Tyrese Halliburton didn't destroy
I
his Achilles.
know,
We'll
I
never know. But
Yeah.
I had that feeling. I was like, oh man, Indy could
The
do
Pacers
this.
did start off very good in that game 7.
The one thing I maybe get a little bit concerned about with the Knicks in this matchup that I will say is, and somebody just brought it up in the chat, Gerard Pervez said, I'm really missing McBride. And it's like that little bit of punch of extra scoring.
And he plays and Deuce plays really good defense as well. Yep.
I wonder how much they miss him against a team like OKC.
They would miss Deuce without a doubt.
No, there's no doubt.
Not an excuse, though. I would say that. OKC's missing Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe, if you haven't seen him, I don't know if Deuce McBride-ish is correct, but he plays. He's one of the he plays. He plays playoff minutes, and he's good. He's a legit good player. Deuce is a good player too, but you're mostly healthy otherwise. And if you're going into a playoff series being like, well, they don't have Deuce or Landry Shamet, it's like, I mean, OKC doesn't have one of their players has testicular cancer, Nikola Topic. So, they're missing guys too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fantastic matchup. I think it matters that the Knicks got here.
Yep, it does.
I don't think they're happy to just be here. I think they're coming to win, and I also think
they should.
I can't wait.
I mean, I don't know where you were, Anthony, when the Knicks were 2-3. Do you remember when the Knicks were 2-3 this season?
Do I remember? Yeah, I do actually.
It's not that long ago. Do you remember there were people you saw? I'm sure you saw it on social. People were jumping out the window.
I do remember.
Oh, Mike Brown is not this.
When the Knicks were 2-3, she just gave birth like 10 minutes before. It was during the Bulls game.
Oh,
that was the third loss in a row,
so
right?
What you got to say now is, especially if they win the cup.
That was when we were 2-3, right?
Yeah. Presence into this world has helped turn things around.
Then we won the next few games after.
Oh.
But 2-3. We won those first 2 home games, and then we lost games on the road to Miami, to Milwaukee, and then to Chicago.
Right. So look, it's a long season.
It's a very long season.
I say this all
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's a marathon,
we got
not a sprint.
4 months to the playoffs.
The Knicks still have to be better on the road.
Yeah.
I do think them winning in Toronto and even winning this on a neutral court tonight helps with that.
No, definitely.
I do believe that. But there's a lot to go in terms of the season. There's a lot to go with this Knicks team. But they are playing good. We got to give them credit. 9 out of 10, 5 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the Cup final.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be excited.
All eyes in the NBA will be on them on Tuesday.
Yes. We're going to overanalyze the shit out of that game.
If they win, oh, my God.
If they win. I legitimately, I'm not even joking. The people will go outside the Garden. They'll be down 7th Ave. I know.
I don't think so.
I think people will do it.
Do you think if we win Tuesday night, people are going to do that?
If it's OKC, I think people.
No.
I think we'll see videos.
Plus, it's winter time.
Yeah, that factors in.
No.
Is he really going to be outside like that?
I think some people.
If it's brick outside on Tuesday, they're going to be
outside. I don't
think
so. Unless the Knicks throw a watch party, which are the Rangers home Tuesday? Or
the Rangers suck.
Is there? No, meaning like is the Garden empty?
No, I hear what you're saying.
No one.
What do you think Knicks will do that? Throw a watch party for the fans? And let me see if the Rangers play.
I don't think it would be in the Garden, but the Garden's rarely dark in December. If the Rangers aren't home, there's probably a concert.
By the way, if y'all want to be outside, like this is
the Rangers are home on Tuesday.
Okay, so
maybe not. But I think listen. I think people will be very excited. I can't wait.
No one's going outside the Garden.
Even if it's the Spurs, because
and you should be excited.
Yeah, even if it's the Spurs because they have Wemby, I think a lot of Knicks fans will be like, man, fuck that.
Yep.
You know, like they want to win that game. They'll be like, man, fuck Wemby.
I agree.
I think you've gotta listen. I'm a big Liverpool fan, English Premier League soccer fan. You play for other trophies. You play for the Champions League. You play for the FA Cup. It's cool to play for something else. Is it the Larry O'Brien Trophy? No, it's not the main thing, but it's cool to play for something else. Do I think the Knicks fans should go down to 7th, 8th, and 33rd?
No. But it's cool to win a meaningful basketball
of course.
game.
Do I think if they win and we're doing this on Tuesday, are people going to do too much in the comments? Absolutely. Are they going to be doing too much on social media?
Bring it. If they lose too, like if they lose by like 20 or 30. I think it'll go the other way where people are going to be like,
trade everybody for Giannis. We can't win.
See, they can't beat the Thunder, whatever, It is either way. And if they lose to the Spurs, if it's not even the Thunder, if it's the Spurs, they're going to be like, see, they need Giannis because they can't beat Wemby. And like, it's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be extreme reactions either way.
And I feel like you're right. I was going to say you can't overreact to one game, but y'all going to do what y'all
Of course.
Always. It's
always.
It's definitely going to be that way. People are absolutely gonna overreact.
Oh shit!
So,
Really, Mo?
that's it.
Mo was at Washington Square Park when Wemby was playing chess. Tell us what that was like. I did see that he tweeted like he
I
was
remember
looking for like the fair ones in chess.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Which I don't know if that's a sentence.
All
that's
right,
been
so
said
you're not
before,
going
but-
down to 8th and 33rd. I definitely won't be going.
I mean, we'll
down
be
there.
here most
8th
likely,
and
right?
33rd.
Like,
Yeah,
we'll be here.
we'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be home.
But I know how crazy y'all are because I remember when the Knicks beat the Celtics, and I was
That's
here,
different.
and I left. I don't know if I've told this
Was
on
it
this.
during the playoffs?
Yeah, during the playoffs.
Oh, okay,
That's a game 6. I
That's different.
left here, and I was going out of state
It was
to
late,
take the
too.
train. It's late. It's midnight.
Late. It was well after the
And
game.
I'm walking to Grand Central, and some dude just drive in a van. I don't know how he saw me. Yo, Dexter, hurry! New York got game.
That's awesome.
And so I'm like, I was kind of like, yo, what's up? So I walk to the corner. I get to the corner, and this dude comes out the van. I don't know who he is. So I'm a little, the Brooklyn in me is like on guard, like,
yeah,
like,
kind
of chill.
That's a fact.
and he just was like, yo, man, we won. Biggest game. He was a little inebriated. I will say that. And he just,
That's
he
diehard.
dapped me up, and he's like, man, I just got to say hi. Love your show. And hop back in the car
That's amazing.
and went. It was
Rightfully
it was funny.
so, by the way.
But
Like,
yeah,
if you're gonna be drunk at any point during the playoffs,
he was not driving, to be clear. His boy was driving. He was not driving.
As someone who does not drink, I understand because your team beat the Celtics, who
Yep.
everyone thought the Celtics were winning. Everyone thought the Celtics were winning that
I picked the
series.
Knicks to lose in 6 games.
I picked them to lose in less in 5.
I was glad to be wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So
I picked us in 7, and we won in 6.
See, I wish I could have been you. You like, see, they did it a game early. For me. They did it a game early for me. All right. Knicks fans are feeling good. This was a fun one. A fantastic watch party. We had our man Anthony Donahue.
Thank you for having me.
Here in the building. You're gonna come back again and try
Whenever
to
you'd like, hit me up. I got you.
We got to have you back. for
I
sure,
got you.
man.
Wemby's coming off the bench.
Really?
The
His first game back, right?
Spurs tweeted
Yeah.
out the
That
starting
makes sense.
lineup: De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Luke Cornett.
Wow.
That makes sense. First game back, sometimes they do that.
Wow. Okay. That'll be interesting.
So Knicks Thunder Tuesday, we'll be here.
We will be here. Anthony, tell the people where they can find you and everything you're doing.
You can follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Anthony MSG.
By the way, this is very interesting in the comments.
Hmm.
Greg, aka Tyler Cole, says, tell Anthony I had jury duty with him in the Bronx like almost 3 years ago.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
awesome.
Jury duty with me. I didn't get picked. I remember the case, though. I did not. I know I didn't get
You're
picked.
not allowed to say that, are you?
I said I remember the case.
No. Like
That's it.
the details of the case.
I remember the detail. I didn't get
'Cause
picked.
I'm
though.
interested. We can talk about that after this.
I remember the case. I did not get chosen. Craig, I wonder if he got chosen, though. Did he get chosen?
Greg, did you get chosen?
Did you get chosen
For that? Mo says he'll be here on Tuesday. Mo, we appreciate you. Also, everybody else checking in. If you like this, hit that like button. subscribe
Yeah, I was
button.
there for
Yeah.
2 or 3 days, and I actually thought I was going to get picked, and I did not get picked.
You know, I've never done jury duty.
I've been called 3 times.
Me
07,
too. I've been called 3
I've been
times.
called
Oh,
once
07?
when I got out of here.
I'm 42, 07,
We're the same age.
2012, and 2023.
But you never fully served.
Nope, everyone I got sent home.
You got sent home.
The first one in 07 I got sent home was, I'll tell the story about the case real quick.
He said you were wearing shorts. I mean, it's the middle of summer, I guess.
It
so.
was summer. I
I
might.
usually get
Yes,
called
I
during the
I
summer.
was. I think it was.
I usually get called.
2007 was funny.
Hold on, I have a question. Sorry, real quick. Greg, why didn't you say hi? Like, maybe that could have went wrong. But I just asked, why did you say hi? But go ahead.
Let me tell you the case in 07.
He
So
said he didn't get chosen.
You did get
the
chosen.
case was somebody was playing basketball at a court in the city, and they
Sounds like you were perfect.
Yep.
for it.
no, I was the opposite. No, I was the opposite. He busted his ankle or leg, and the court had a crack in it, so he was suing the city or suing the Parks Department.
Parks Department.
So I said he's an idiot for playing on a court with a crack in it, and if you play on a court with a crack in it, you have to understand you might get hurt. They threw me off because I was like, if you play with, first off, I would never play in a court with a major crack, and if I
Right.
did, that's my fault.
last time
They threw me off.
I kind of feel you because he might have been looking to get paid. I kind
Yeah.
of feel you on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
last
threw
time
me
I
off.
last time I did it a few years ago, I got picked, but they settled, so
Oh,
there was
really?
no case after.
Wow.
And the one in
Now I was
2000
performing New York State of Mind. So this
Thankfully
answered the
not part
question.
3.
and the one in 2023, the one I guess we did not get picked for, that was a very intense case that we did not get picked for.
He said
Very intense.
you were rocking Nick gear.
Yes, I was.
He's like, it was
I was.
on. I will say this. Okay, so I was
Very
wondering,
intense case.
I was wondering where they were
fan,
doing
bro.
the concert, and it's right across from the Park MGM in Vegas, which is generally usually where I stay when I go there.
Never
but
been to Vegas.
I hadn't been to Vegas until
Never been.
2022. I went to see Usher.
I don't gamble, so I don't really care.
You know what's funny? My 2 times in Vegas,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for that. I'd go
gamble.
for fights.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
fine.
you got it. You know what you got to do one year? Go for Summer League.
It's crazy that I've actually never done that.
So I
either.
did Summer
Yeah,
League
I
2
haven't
years
done it
ago, going here for work, and I met some cool Knicks fans.
But
out
now
there,
the thing
too.
about Summer League, it's become too popular.
Yes.
So now I don't want to
Yes.
go.
But everybody
I
says
agree with
back
that.
in
I
the
want,
days,
I
they're-
want,
Yes.
I wanted to go when it was chill. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Now it's
Now it's
corporate.
like a con.
Yes.
And like everybody's promoting their brand, and there's events.
100%.
I wanted to go when it was actually chill, and you could roll up on Sam Presti and say what's up in the gym and have a conversation. Even if you were a fan, that doesn't happen
You
anymore.
can do it, but it's maybe I'm looking at it from a media lens. It's probably not the same for fans anymore.
But for fans, I think 15 years ago, you could.
can.
I mean, for media, there's probably a
dope
lot of
thing-
ass kissing too. Let's
the
be
dope
serious.
thing about Summer League is you can
Let's
just
be
walk
real.
around.
Yeah.
the
There's a lot of
concourse and see
groupies who
people.
do this, who probably just
There's
like want to
actually
meet
groupies
other
there
people.
at Summer League,
Yeah.
too. That's a whole other story.
You know, like
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't. I'm not saying I'll never do Summer League, but when I
I'll
wanted to
leave that
do it,
alone.
would have been better when it was more chill.
I understand what you're saying about that. I will tell this: I've been to Vegas twice in the last 3 or 4 years, and I did not gamble once in Vegas.
Interesting.
And I had a fantastic time. A lot of great places to eat. I'm not a big gambler like that anyway,
Yeah.
so it's fine for that. What I will say, it's interesting to you, Greg. You should have said hi to Anthony.
Maybe he
somewhere.
did.
Maybe he did, and didn't. I had a situation a couple years ago. This was last year actually. I had to pay a ticket on something on my dad, rest in peace, his car. And I had to go, it's something I got summons for to court. And I go to court and I'm online. And there's 2 things that happen. First guy online, he looks at me, he's like, yo, you're Dexter Henry, right? And I'm like, nah, it's never good. And I'm like, yeah, but this was different. He's like,
Wait, when was this?
last year, like last spring.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, yo,
That's important.
he's like, yo, I used to
The-
cover me in high school basketball. He played
Oh, that's awesome.
for Jefferson, so it was cool.
That's
Jefferson.
cool.
Okay.
But then it's like, so then it's at the end. We had to go through this stuff. I'm sitting in the back. They call my name. And the guy calls my name. It's like the court bailiff. He's like, and he says like this, he's like, Dexter Henry?
That's
And he
funny.
turns and looks. And he saw me, he's like, he looks at me, he's like, yo, man, New York got game.
That's fire.
Love your show. And he's like, why are you here? I was like, oh, I got to deal with this ticket to get it out. And he was like, all right, it won't be that much longer. I was like getting annoyed from being there anyway.
Yeah.
But it was cool. He was like, yo, you think the Knicks are gonna do this year? And I was like, yeah. So sometimes some cool people. We meet some nice Knicks fans out
Yep.
here. You know what I mean? He was a cool dude and recognized the show. So we like that. I love that you were wearing Knick gear.
Yeah, I was.
It was on brand for you the whole
I
time.
believe I went 2 days, maybe 3, but definitely 2. And like I said, yep, did not get picked. And it was over the summer, but I remember one day it rained and it was super cold. But it was like June, July-ish.
Yeah. I've avoided jury duty. Watch I say
Yep.
that now. I'm like, next week I'm gonna get a summons. I'm like, I blame Anthony.
And then, yeah, like I said, I did not get picked for the case. I actually thought I was gonna, but it was an intense one. Definitely of the 3 that I had a chance to be on, definitely the most intense.
That's funny. Court stories are always hilarious too. Hey, I want to thank everybody for rocking with us. This was a fantastic, fun Knicks live watch party. Obviously, to see the Knicks go to the Cup. So always remember that.
We want the cup. We
There
want
you
the
go.
cup.
And we want Anthony down on 8th and 33rd on Tuesday when the Knicks win. We want to see that happen. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. If you like this, like, share, hit that subscribe button. Please go follow Anthony at Anthony MSG. That is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Please follow Anthony and check out all the dope events that he does with the Knicks at the Gardens. If you're a fan looking for a different experience, you got one coming up next week.
On Friday. Sold out. But the next one is January 7th versus the Clippers. If you're interested in coming, hit me up.
Yeah, definitely hit you up. Anthony, this won't be your last one. We'll definitely get
Oh,
you
and
back
many
here.
more. Oh, yeah.
We'll
Hit me up.
We'll
I got
definitely
you.
have you back. I got to get you some more on Got Game. You know what? I got to get you back when something goes wrong, when something is bad.
Forgot about this. IG post.
I like that.
That's from May.
For May, I like that. We definitely got to have you back, man.
Whenever you'd like.
Absolutely got to have you back. And everybody, again, we thank you for rocking with us. I'm Dexter Henry. That is Bryan Fonseca. We will have another episode of New York Got Game coming your way Monday, in which we will preview the NBA Cup matchup that is going down on Tuesday. Will it be the Thunder? Will it be the Spurs? We don't know yet, but we will have that coming for you on Monday around noon as well. More stuff coming your way. Bryan and I will be back here on Tuesday for a watch party. Guests yet to be determined. We will announce that shortly. But we got to really thank our guest again, Anthony Donahue, for coming and rocking with us. One of the best Knicks fans in the game. So much passion, so much good stuff he does for the Knicks. We're going to get off here so we can watch this Nas concert.
He's doing one of the new songs.
He's doing one of the new songs here, the one that I don't necessarily care for. I will share my full thoughts on the Nas and Primo album, possibly on Monday.
Possibly
or something
Monday,
else.
yeah. All right,
We'll do something else. He's Anthony Donahue. That's Bryan Fonseca. I'm Dexter Henry. Until next time, we'll catch you on another edition of New York Got Game. Peace.
And thanks for watching New York Got Game. Boom shakalaka.